to me. I'm just hoping not to repeat history. Boy, I'm trying to meet your mama on a Sunday, then make a la on a Monday. Never need no one else, babe, 'cause I'll be.
Hello. This is this really quiet for everyone else? This has to be quiet. I hope so. Let me know if it's not. OMG, kya, hi. I'm like totally super ecstatic and like so stoked, OMG. Detective Shem, OMG, aren't you kind of more detective than attorney? Yeah, in this game, yeah, I am basically a detective. Do lawyers go to the scene that much IRL? Definitely not. All of this should be very much done in advance. But also, like, I heard something about the legal system being super weird in Japan, so maybe they do. I don't know. I just watched my kid get born and attend his graduation, and you still ain't start yet. Listen, it's been exact 7.5 minutes. It's hard starting 7:30. There's a reason I don't normally start at 7:30. I'm like trying to eat and do things. I'm not actually usually ready. Even coming out at 11 is kind of difficult, you know? Alright, let's open the game. I heard Japan rates so high because they never take any cases they don't know they can't win. I heard it's like, as long as they think you did it, that's it. Like, unless the person that actually did it was like, I did it. You're just done. They're like, it's you. Done.
Took an arrow to the heart. I never kissed a mouth that tastes like yours. Strawberries and something more. Oh yeah, I want it all. Lipstick on my guitar.
Alright, Phoenix, right. And then I'll turn this down since I think this will be muted anyway when I export it. I've been lurking. I was sick. Why are you sick? I saw you lurking yesterday when you did the, like, hydrate redeem. Listen, you know, no wait, not, okay, listen, I had a plan. You know how sometimes they'll give kids alcohol to sleep? Did you give yourself alcohol to sleep? Is that what happened? Because it sounds like you gave yourself alcohol to sleep. That's what it sounds like. Theories say he's still drunk to this day. Guess what? Haha. Rise from the ashes. It's been 2 months since Maya left the office. 2 months without a single trial. Dude, how does he eat? I've had offers, but none I took. Why? That is until the day that girl showed up? Like, why? I get it. No, I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, why? Why not just take a job? As much as you're like, I'm a righteous law defense attorney. You can't literally go 2 months without working. They're not paying you that much. I was up for 2 days because migraines, and I drank until I passed out and woke up awful. I actually had a bad fever and had to go to the doctor. Maybe because that doesn't... Alcohol doesn't help migraines. It gives you headaches. Hello, Last Blade. See you peeping. Right, who's this girl? Why do I come here to the office every day? It's not like I want to work. There you are, finally. Where have you been? So has he worked, like, literally 4 cases and that's it? My sister's trial is tomorrow. Who are you? It doesn't matter who I am, it only matters who you are. The famous defense attorney, Mia Fey. I think he's not Mia. No offense. Oh, you're not Mia Fey, are you? I'm sorry, but Miss Mia Fey no longer works here. So you are the coffee boy? Ayo, why she got health potions? She's a scientist carrying dangerous chemicals on her person. Defense attorney. Right, wait! You're the Phoenix, right? The Phoenix Wright from the Edgeworth murder case? Wow, that was the only thing worth it. Yep. It wasn't Edgeworth who was murdered, though. That's a relief. You're better than nobody. You're better than nobody! I'm afraid I'm not taking cases right now, but you are Phoenix Wright, right? The undefeated defense attorney? Look, I'm not accepting any new cases. I'm sorry, but you'll have to try elsewhere. Please, I'm out of time, but please, you have to help. It's my sister. So it's reminding him of the Mia thing? Maya? Could it be? Okay, I'll hear you out. Really? Thank you so much. My name's Emma Sky. I'm a scientific investigator. Let me examine this. Is it still the poster? Poster of the Steel Samurai. Maya stuck it up there on the day that she left? I didn't have to take it down. Didn't she already take it down? Or didn't she put it up before then? I do get strange looks from the clients. Oh my god, they're different! Cleaning day again at the hotel. I hear they're planning a second branch outside the city. Egads, the bellboy was staring right at me. Mia's plant, Charlie. I've been taking care of it in Maya's absence. Desk. I sit here even less now that I've stopped taking cases. Dust it off once in a while. Is this the same? Legal books. They mock me. That one's the same. Okay, I think it's everything. Do I only have the badge now? Look at my badge! See this? It's my attorney's badge. Ah! Well, I've never seen a real one before. You're the first one that's been interested? Mostly silver. The gold plating is flaking a bit. Analyzed it. Scientifically! I'll give you 50 bucks for it. It's not for sale yet. Why does he refuse to work? Emma, was it? So you're a scientific investigator. Is something wrong? You seem kind of jumpy. Or young? I'll be 16 years old this year. I see. Wait, only 16? I'm set to be formally assigned to forensics in 3 more years. My work is becoming quite well known. At my age, no less. So what exactly is your current position then? Legally speaking, I guess you'd call me an 11th grader. But I'm ready to do my job at my age, no less. Another future professional in training. What's the case? My sister didn't do it. She wouldn't stab someone with a knife. She wouldn't. So, it's a murder case. Yeah, so much murder. I don't care if why? Hey. Are there not other cases? I guess it's not as cool and fun. But like Phoenix Wright, like they could technically just say that he's doing non-murder cases in the interim, not just not working for 2 months. Because that's ridiculous. I don't care if there's a witness saw her do it. She didn't do it. I know she didn't do it. It's a scientific fact. And there's a witness. Just talk to her. You have to talk to her. Right, I suppose I will. I promised her I'd bring Mia Fey, but that's interesting. How would she know Mia? How would she know Mia and not know Mia's very dead? If you want to be a scientific investigator when you grow up, then. So you want to be it. Excuse me? I'm not a child, I'll have you know. It's good to have a goal, although a usual one, I'll bet. I believe investigation should be done scientifically, don't you? Yeah. If this case is handled scientifically, I'm sure my sister's name will be cleared. I've been doing research, you know. I'm developing a new scientific method of case investigation. I'll show you when I'm done. I should get down to the detention center. How do they know Mia? This Mia Fey person was a few years below her in school. She always told me to go to Mia if I ever needed a defense attorney, and well, I need one. Incidentally, Mia is a woman. Now that you mention it, I guess it is more of a woman's name than a man's. Well, it's nice of you to help your sister out like this. You must be close. Well, oh, music change? Actually, when she gets like she is now, I kind of hate her. Huh? But she's my only family. What about your parents? Died in a car accident. So many car accidents taking so many parents. I'm sorry. Alright. Ayo, why she got health... Oh, no, wait, you literally said that already. I said health problems for a second. Emma? What was wrong with Emma? She got quiet all of a sudden as soon as we arrived. God, I thought I told you I didn't want visitors. Sorry, ma'am, it's just your sister. No excuses, or did you not want a raise this year? Understood, ma'am. What was that all about? Hi, Lana. Funny, I seem to remember specifically telling you not to come here. Perhaps my memory is failing? Well, look, I didn't want to come here either, okay? But your trial's tomorrow and you still don't have a defense attorney. I'll be the one in court tomorrow. This has nothing to do with you, Emma. Isn't that right, Mr. Wright? Hey, how do you know me? Mia mentioned you. I've heard quite a bit. I'm sorry, what exactly is it that you do? Lana Sky, Chief Prosecutor for this district. You're a prosecutor? Dressed like that? Two sisters, one lawyer. This be a coincidence? Emma, Lana, I mean, they're just like Mia and Maya. Is something wrong, Mr. Wright? I have sister issues, apparently. Is there anything to examine here? A scared-looking guard? Frozen in fear. Yep. I'm feeling a bit chilly myself. Nope. Smile for the camera. That one's same. That's it. Okay. There's something you should know from the start. Which is it? The suspect in this case has confessed to the crime. Huh? Wait, but the suspect is... me. I did it. Well, Mr. Wright? Well, why don't you begin by telling me exactly what happened? The crime took place yesterday, February 21st at 5:15. Quite specific. It was in the witness's deposition. A witness clearly saw me committing the crime. That's a bit of bad luck, wasn't it? The crime took place in the underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car. The prosecutor's office, huh? In your subordinate's car trunk, classy. I was arrested on the spot, caught red-handed, as it were. That's just great. That's very, like... One witness saw her kill someone and put the body in the trunk of a car. Like, yes, she's worth investigating, but you wouldn't automatically go, she did it. You'd be like, what if the witness lied and did it? Or is hiding the truth and did it? That's not like one person saying that they saw this whole thing happen. There better be a lot of circumstantial evidence that links her to that location too. Who was the victim? Investigator of the police department. Detective. A detective? Death was due to a loss of blood. He was stabbed once in the stomach. Not Detective Gumshoe? What is it? By you? Death wasn't immediate, but the wound was fatal. Allow me to repeat myself, right? Mr. Wright, the victim was a detective. You know what that means, don't you? Uh-oh, what, Mr. Wright? What does it mean? It means the police department will consider it a matter of pride to have me found guilty. They will use any means at their disposal to do so. This case gets worse and worse with everything I learn. Don't they want to find the truth? So you're the chief prosecutor? That's correct. I'm responsible for overseeing every trial handled by prosecutors in this district. I make sure that prosecutors have what they need to do the job and manage every aspect. So does, Edgeworth would know her, right? Those are my responsibilities in a nutshell. That's an awfully large nutshell. Still, I'm a little surprised. I would think you'd recognize the district's chief prosecutor, Mr. Wright. Huh? In fact, it seems impossible you wouldn't. Lana? What happened to your hand? Oh, this? I cut myself by accident, when I stabbed him, that is. Huh? I'm not very good at being a criminal, I suppose. How am I supposed to defend this? I'm gonna change the subject. Wait, she was in the class ahead of Mia, wasn't she? You were in school with Mia, correct? A few years above her? Ema told you that, didn't she? I did drag him here. Has very little in common with Mia. It was in law school. I was in my 3rd year and she was auditing the class. She was different than the other students. Different? She was strong. She'd do anything to become a defense attorney. Anything. That was probably why she was attracted to me. Excuse me? Intellectually attracted. Lana was the top of her class in school. Sure. I'm doing pretty good in school too, by the way. Sounds a bit different when Ema says it. Well, Mr. Wright, excuse me? I am admitting my guilt. I think it's safe to say no way you can take this case. But Lana... Is she protecting someone? Is that the issue? Why? Why are you doing this to me? You never think of anyone but yourself. I know you didn't do it, Lana, I know. So, how can you say you did? If I lose you, I'll be all alone. I hate you, Lana. Mr. Wright? Yes? I believe our discussion here is ended. The rest, I leave to you. This will be the 2nd case in a row, technically, where the person says they did it. Edgeworth said he did it. You're requesting my services as your defense? Don't lose any sleep over it. Your client has confessed after all. The case is over. Right. I'll do what I can to get to the bottom of this. Lana has confessed the crime, yes, but something doesn't fit. It's that look in Ema's eyes. Ema? There's something else going on here, and I'm going to find out what. Sorry, I'm not adding too much animation to my voice, but there's so much reading that if I do, I will just not be able to speak. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. About what? My sister. She's not always like that, you know. I just never explained. Oops. She changed a lot. She used to be so gentle, always smiling. Everybody liked her. I'm having trouble imagining that. What happened? I don't know for certain. I think maybe she... Well, maybe not. Something that defies a simple scientific explanation. Let's go check out this underground parking at the prosecutor's office, shall we? Okay. Move. So she's, like, in the place, I guess, of Maya for this one. I'm not just alone. Weird. Prosecutor's office underground parking. This is where it happened. Still investigating. I love how I can just come in here and do whatever the fuck I want. Hey everyone, keep up the good work. Hey, what are you thinking? They're going to be my co-workers 3 years from now, after all. No harm in saying hello. Actually, there is. You know attorneys aren't supposed to examine crime scenes? Then why? Trying to stand out too much. Hey there. Your spec can go unnoticed here, partner? Partner? Oh! My god. What's this music? What do we have here? I don't know what kind of voice to do for this man. Looks like a bambina got loose from the ranch and is up to no good. Folks gotta learn to keep them doggies tied down. Mr. Marshall, why is everyone insane? Marshall looks more like a sheriff to me. Looky here, Bambina, I know how you feel. But this is my gang's gold strike, see? Strike? This is our claim, our territory, with a muddy load of evidence. If you're fixing to mess with what's ours, you'll regret it, partner. You know what you know what dreams the cacti out in the desert dream? What? You know what dreams the cacti out in the desert dream? You want to? What? You head along home now. Happy trails, Bambina. This is so fucking weird. Was that a hombre, a friend of yours? That's feels kind of kind of, sort of. Yeah, he's a detective. A wallet. A wallet? Excuse me, officer. Wait! What am I doing? I just found this wallet, so I'm handing over to the police. I don't believe it. This is real basic. Anything in a crime scene is evidence. Let's be scientific, please. Just put it in your pocket. How is that scientific? Sounds like theft to me. Teach you a trick to examining evidence in detail. Look at the court record. Carefully examine it from all sides. Whoa, 3D! Oh my god! How do I click it? HN what? HNBM? Oh, I hate it. You know what? Why don't I just click and drag instead? Because that sucks. Oh, you should check it out. With a press enter. This is an ID card. Sergeant Bruce Goodman. See, well, isn't scientific investigation useful? I opened it! I opened it! My face is so close, but on my back it hurts, so we're just leaning into this. Goodman's ID card. I can't examine it again. I can examine it again. What is silly? Wouldn't that be better? Yab. Ya bad ab. Okay. Ugh. Ah. Oh god. Ah. Now I really just have to click around. What about this man in his fedora? Okay, I guess we're done. Look, a door. This must mean something. No, it won't open. A mysterious lock. Mr. Wright, you need to learn to enjoy life more and appreciate your voices. I don't even do that much. Let's finish our investigation first, shall we? Thank you. This is where the cars leave the parking lot. There on the ground makes it look more like an entrance. What are you talking about? It's plainly an exit. Well, maybe it's both? Dual purpose? The theory of relativity. Okay. I've got to write this down. Hey, Mr. Wright. Maybe you know, was Mr. Relativity German? Or was he British? Mr. Relativity? Are you sure that was his name? Aha! A ladder. That's a step ladder. What's the difference? In scientific terms, please. Scientific, huh? Look at the basic nature of things, Mr. Wright. Okay. Here, a phone. Let's see if it works. Hey, don't touch stuff we don't need to be touching. I can't hear anything. My ears. No, my ears. Maybe it's due to the barometric pressure. Hey, what did you just say? So you can hear just fine. The phone's broken. Interesting. This wall is in our way. It's got a faucet for water. Wait, I know. This wall is merely a facade hiding the truth. This is no wall, but a water tank. I feel how to see how it makes a difference anyway. Watch the water tank be the whole crux of the investigation, Phoenix. An oil drum filled with water. It's heavy. I can't even budge it. The drum over here is on its side. Wait, I know. I'll hide in here and do a stakeout. Always get arrested. In fact, you may not even have to hide in the drum to get arrested. What? I'm not suspicious. Okay, I think I'm done. Cha-cha slide. Oh! Who taped this? Why? This isn't even what the body would look like! This would be like they opened it and then just like dragged half of it out of the car, left it there, and went, okay, now chalk outline it like this. Except that we can't, because that defies gravity and logic. So we'll just like hang, what, tape? They like half dragged, it's like someone half dragged his body out of the trunk when they found it. Dropped it on the ground and then went, fuck it. We're taping here. No time to waste. Well, partner, looks like you got no intention of going home quietly. The sheriff. Like I said before, this here's our claim. You'd best be moseying along unless you fixin' to bite the bullet. Could you just tell us one thing? Who owns that car? Well, the little filly's got a good nose on her. You want to know who rides that red Mustang with the body in her saddle, eh? Please. No problem, partner. About time for victuals anyway. Get yourself to the saloon up on the 12th floor of the prospector's office. Might just find you a cerveza you like. Where does this guy think he is? And when, for that matter? Note to self, look up Vittles Saloon Cerveza. Maybe we should check out room 1202. The High Prosecutor's Office. The High Prosecutor's Office! In any case, stay away from the car. You can look around here all you like, just keep your paws off our claim. Great, maybe there's some clues around here, Mr. Wright. Let's check it out. Excuse me, were you two all set? Us? Why does she have an onigiri? Onigiri, sorry. Let me just... I don't know which one sounds whiter. Why does she have an onigiri? 2 onigiris. On her head. In a hat. And what is in her bag? Just like... straight money? You're selling lunches here? Oh, lunches. Well, damn. Hello, half and half, was it? Oh, thanks. And you, sir? Yes? Oh, some crunchy goodness coming at you. I like you, lady. The hat's still weird, though. This area is off limits to anyone without clearance, especially passers-by. Or are you officers? Says the lady with random onigiri. You don't look like the type to have clearance. I must... blow my nose. Give me a second. Not turn the voice back on. Okay. Well, that's hardly a way to greet someone, even if my days as the cough-up queen are over. Cough up, you realize that's like throwing stuff up. You know, I'm feeling kind of full. Maybe I'll pass on lunch. I'm quite connected to this case, you see. The images are burned into my eyes, you might say. Oh, she's the witness. Jimmy, you're a slow one, aren't you? I'm the witness. I'm referring to the murder, the stabbing of that detective. What? A witness clearly saw me committing the crime. You mean you're the witness my sister was talking about? Please, cough-up queen, tell us what happened. The name is Angel Star. Don't you go forgetting it. Or before you know it, I'll have you whimpering at my heels. Yes, ma'am. Can I still slide? Oh, I can't. Damn it, I should look at the body. Somehow I knew. Yesterday was a day of destiny. I knew something was going to happen, just like I know that the day that's special on Friday every week is salmon. destiny was yesterday's special for some reason? You're a defense attorney, right? You should know then. You should know the foul misdeeds of the evil ones who haunt this den of inequity. Evil ones? Prosecutors, they have no qualms at all about blackening the name of the innocents. And yesterday they paid homage to the most evil one of all. They gave an award for King of Prosecutors. What a farce! So she's saying there was some sort of prosecutors convention yesterday? I was almost compelled to lace their lunches with something foul. Do you have a personal agreement against prosecutors or something? So is it her? She literally has motive to lie about this. To take down the head prosecutor. Or is there some kind of evidence of this, evil? Young miss, mock me at your own risk. You'll soon find out why they call me the cough-up queen. Do you throw up a lot? Ew. The most heinous of all the evil ones, the one they awarded yesterday, was hit in his car that they found the body. Proof that he devours the evilest lunches of all. Think he eats him? This thing gets prosecutors. What did you witness, Miss Starr? It was a fantastic spectacle. No, wait, fascinating spectacle to be sure. I now feel I know what they say when they talk about a woman's wrath. To see Lana Skye wield that knife so. Her knife flashed in anger, bringing him to a sad end. It was truly a sight to see. You mean you saw the moment of the crime? Oh my god. The sound of his silvery ties to this world being cruelly cut still rings in my ears, and the rhythmic beat of Lana Skye's knife. Rhythmic beat? You know Lana Skye? Of course. It's quite a feat becoming chief prosecutor. How many lunch boxes of sin did you pack to make that journey, I wonder? She always travels light. Why would this pretty lunch lady know the chief prosecutor's name? Tell me a bit about yourself. I come here every day to sell lunches. I import only the freshest and best from the Far East. For some reason, the boxed lunches here are a hit here. I don't think it's because of the food. I don't think so. Why not make the lunches rather than import them? Lunches here. Did you say something? No? Only true connoisseurs can understand. The kind you can only tell someone who has tried General Tso's trilobite lunch set. Never mind, you win. I don't even want to appreciate part of a trilobite's flavor. Anyway, I come here every day to sell lunches. My boyfriend works in the security room here at the prosecutor's office. You your boyfriend? See the security room over there? The glass one. I sell my lunches, and since I'm here anyway, I drop in to see him. Lunch is more important than romance. So to scientifically analyze the data available so far, a lunch vendor with an ulterior motive for coming here. Useful analysis not. Do you have a bad experience with the prosecutor, Miss Starr? I sense some hostility. Hostility, perhaps. Prosecutors are all alike, and the bigger they get, the worse they smell. Kind of like 10-day-old clams in the chowder. Was she in legal trouble in the past? A cause of food poisoning, scientifically, of course. Now you're talking, Cough-Up Queen. Now what? Oh! Present. A defense attorney must be able to fight. How about you? Do you think you can win? How about tackling Lunchland's Pickle Supreme lunchbox? Wow, it's really crunchy. Are we just eating all these? A box of pickles. Kind of a sad lunch if you ask me. How about this card? Lunchland vendors only accept cash, no cards. Someone else. This isn't a credit card, it's an ID card. It belongs to a detective. And you're showing this to me, the lunch lady. Why? That's like showing me a fine honeyed ham. Wait, what? It's like showing a fine honeyed ham to a detective? What? Wouldn't a detective want to see a fine honeyed ham? Aha, aha, aha. That Steel Samurai. Goddamn Steel Samurai statue. Is that Edgeworth? Is that gonna be Edgeworth? Is that Edgeworth's outfit? That's the trophy. Where's the car? The car is not the person that was murdered, or was the person that was murdered? Sounds like the winner was the owner of the car. But then it sounds like the idea was that Lana was jealous, so she killed the winner. So that would be the owner of the car. This is the kind of room that screams, I can do the job. Quite a change from your office, really. Thanks. Look, there's a trophy or something here. A shield? Takes real nerve to display this kind of stuff. A real stuck-up jerk. It's definitely Edgeworth. Phoenix Wright. You never tire of prying into other people's business, do you? That voice! The love of my life! Long time no see, Edgeworth. Ah! Mr. Edgeworth! You know him from somewhere? Of course, I'm his biggest fan! My sister introduced us once, and... Right, her sister is the chief prosecutor, after all. Well, what brings you here? I'm a very young, old-looking man. I'll warn you, I've been known to be a real stuck-up jerk. Did I? No, I was just Mr. Wright here, and he... Hey, don't blame me. We're just here to investigate a murder case. Murder? A body was found in this nasty bright red sports car in the parking lot. Was that his car? That would be my car. What of it? What? Your car? I'll say one thing, she can certainly scream. I've been wondering what the heck it is. Big K on it. King of Prosecutors. What's that? It's the King of Prosecutors trophy. King of Prosecutors? It's a great honor. They send this shield to the best prosecutor each year. What? So? It's like K, that's... K stands for King? Yeah, you got a problem with that? I didn't design the thing. King of Prosecutors. It's like Employee of the Month, only better. You should be proud to be the King of Prosecutors. Congratulations. Please stop saying that. King of Prosecutors. Why is the tip of the shield broken off? Wow, this jacket's even lacier than his usual ones. That must be his lucky trial jacket. Lucky jacket, right. Cool, hello. Oh my god, 15 months. Lacier! I'm sure there's a story behind why it's in a frame. Naughty, take a picture. It froze a little bit, so I couldn't write it. Or read it. That, for my patience. Whoa! These are all case files? They're stacked up against the ceiling. It's even a ladder. I thought Edgeworth wasn't good with heights. He must have someone get them for him. Aha. Strange. Why did I just picture Detective Gumshoe? You wouldn't say that if you saw him sweating bullets on the ladder. I thought it was gonna be the chess. Oh, chess game. Hey, chessboard. I'm not too up on my chest, but it looks like blue's in a bit of a tight spot. It looks what? It looks like it's not even a game. You're telling me 5 pieces can surround a blue pawn and it's not over? Those horses are mounted knights. Their swords have really sharp edges. That poor pawn, his head's kind of spiky. Kind of reminds me of you. Is this Edgeworth's, dunk on me? He just has, me dying as a blue chess piece. Must be an avid chess player. Surrounding a pawn with spiky hair. Nah, it's nothing. Doesn't look spiky. My work desk is quite tidy. What a nice desk. Easy to use and easy on the eyes. It's polished so well I can see my own reflection. Is Gumshoe just... Edgeworth's... It's called Errand Boy. Whoa, what a view! It must have a nice to have an office. It must be nice to have an office on the 12th floor. Why is she talking about jumping out the window? I need to know. I got 3 seconds out the window. That fine china! Packs of tea leaves. This royal bland. Why can't I talk anymore? Ah. Hey, Pool, since you're here, you want to help me with some of this dialogue before I die? Such a comfy sofa. Sofas like this make me want to curl up and take a nap. Where's this case and flies? I'll take Edward's tea collection. I know. I have my own tea collection and tea set, but it's kind of hard to justify tea pouring to yourself. What's the sleeves? Goes to sleep using arms as pillows. She's actually daydreaming about Edgeworth working. I bet in the morning he has soft hair and little creases in his cheek from the seams. He's so cool. Sofa hair's cool. Someone's crushed on Edgeworth, although technically he's like 22 and she's like 16, which is in now terms is bad, but in like future terms is technically fine. If you wait a while. Here, I'll like casually do it in the group chat. See if we can Aw, Akuma hung up. Let's see if we can get like I was gonna see if we can get a non-busy Akuma. But it didn't happen.
No, he's at work.
He has meetings and stuff, maybe, but like, work.
Work. Alright. Where am I reading?
I was gonna go when I was first.
Right?
I have to stream it.
The timing's gonna be, yeah, otherwise the timing's gonna be off. Double strum.
Okay. It doesn't let me...
It doesn't let you.
Like, I have to share everything for some reason. I don't know why it doesn't let me do Phoenix Wright specifically.
Oh.
My, what an amazing bouquet straight from Mr. Edgeworth. No kidding, hey, there's a card on it. Back from the dead, Wendy. A giant steel samurai, wow, I want one. On his foot, between a rock and a hard place, Wendy. Mr. Edgeworth's fiance? Is that Wendy? I don't think so.
Edgeworth.
Between a rock and a hard place? Why would she send that? And why would she... Is she rubbing it in his face? I don't get it. I don't know either. Just a second, I have to pop and blow my nose again.
That's fine, I don't hear anything.
My allergies.
That's why you like Cacao Talk, so you can pop it out and use it?
Yeah, it's nice being on the desktop. It's like very convenient to use, not gonna lie.
It'll last a day at least.
Oh, I realized you could see everything. Whoops. Okay, I looked at everything, I think, in the room.
Okay.
Okay, you can be Edgeworth.
Alright.
So the body was found in your car?
Go ahead. Say it right. You think I did it, didn't you?
We literally
Don't you? After you went through all the trouble to help me last year, no less.
Last year, it's been 2 months. I guess if the year just ended. Oh, it was Christmas. It was Christmas. Yeah. It was 2 months ago, though. It makes it sound so long ago. No, we don't think you did it. Yeah, why would I think he did it? We literally spent so much work proving he didn't kill that other guy. I mean, it was my sister who stabbed him. Wait, no, she didn't do that. I mean...
Wait. So you're the chief prosecutor's little sister, then?
Yes, sir. I'm a Sky. It's nice to meet you again. That didn't sound forced at all.
Ah, now I remember. You've really grown. I will admit it was a surprise for me, too. to think that my own car would become the scene of a murder.
That's the important part, the car.
More surprising still.
Sorry, my cat just stomped on my mouse.
Alright, we'll never know
We'll never
what that
know.
line was.
What did you say?
Lana Skye is the chief prosecutor, the top prosecutor in the district. She can't prosecute herself, so I'll be the prosecutor at the trial tomorrow.
You, Mr.
You?
Edgeworth? To be honest, right?
Could be a bit of a miracle I'm still here at all.
What do you
What do you
mean?
mean? Oh wait, whoops. Rumors. Not the Fleetwood. You've heard of the rumors about me, haven't you?
No. Miles Edgeworth. It's hard to remember a time when there weren't rumors about this guy. Forging evidence, arranging false testimony, illegal searches, you name it.
Thanks to you, my innocence was established in the trial at the end of last year. However, there are some who say I'm the one responsible for the current incident.
Oh my god, everyone's pointing fingers. What? That's crazy.
Some people need very little excuse to think ill of others.
Sound like anything Edgeworth!
It's a fact of life, impossible to stop. He knows.
But
Some of them even go so far as to present me with toys, like this. They think it's funny.
toys, that bronze shield, there's gotta be a story behind that one.
Chief Prosecutor Skye? Yes, we first worked together on a case 2 years ago. It was my first big case.
That's right, I remember. 2 years ago, I wasn't even a lawyer yet.
Since then, I always felt that she was looking out for me. It appears I was mistaken.
Mistaken? Why? I mean, I know she's not the warmest person, but I'm sure she felt some responsibility for you.
Then why?
Did she break up with him? Oh.
Why did she stab someone in the trunk of my car?
Oh my god, calm down about your car!
Not only that, she stabbed him with my knife. That was my good knife.
Why do you have a casual knife? What? Mr. Edgeworth, your knife was the murder weapon?
To be specific, it was the knife I keep in the toolbox in the trunk of my car.
My stabbing knife!
Damn it. This here's my stabbing knife in case I kidnap somebody and need to stab them. And this here's the duct tape.
It's all in the trunk for easy access. Good threatening positions. I'm Edgeworth?
Mm-hmm. What?
Are you sure you didn't do it? Come on, can you take a joke? You have a strange sense of humor, Mr. Wright. Okay. Now what? Where do I go?
I don't know.
Oh, here, I can show this. Say, Edgeworth, I was wondering about this. Mr. Wright? Huh? What? Are you sure you should be showing that to Mr. Edgeworth? Oh, he'll take it for sure, won't he? I wish I could be on the same side as Mr. Edgeworth. Then my sister would be found guilty. If she sighs me deep, I'm gonna start getting depressed. Oh, so I can't show it to him?
I guess not. I once dreamed of being a defense attorney. A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away.
What? You wanted to be a defense attorney, Mr. Edgeworth?
Yet my path is laid out clearly before me.
You just made
I have no time to reflect on what might have been.
a very active choice. Looking at his suit now and the one back there, it is kind of ridiculous. The amount of lace on the other one. You just
It's
like
against my policy to discuss evidence with the defense.
especially with you,
Especially
sorry.
with you.
He doesn't like you much, does he, Mr. Wright? No, we're secret lovers. He's just a tsundere. With Edgeworth, it's never personal. It's about winning tomorrow. You found out about this broken thing? So basically, it says you were the best of the best last year.
You can take that foolish grin elsewhere, Wright.
Your turn.
Oh, I lost a day of work to receive that travesty.
Huh? Why is that? I had to go to... Oh,
I
sorry.
had to go to the police department to receive that broken shield.
The police department?
Yes, right next to the police station downtown. You've been there, haven't you?
Where Detective Gumshoe works? Yeah. I was wondering something about your shield. Why is it broken?
What does it matter? I've got more important things to worry about.
Oh, right. Doesn't seem to be too concerned about his award for better or for worse.
Yesterday was a very busy day for the prosecutor's office.
Maybe we should ask him more about yesterday? Alright. The day- Aha! I got it! Can you tell me more about yesterday, the day of the murder? Edgeworth.
Yesterday was the annual cleaning day at the prosecutor's office.
Cleaning day?
You think we clean ourselves? Working with the police department, we sort and file all evidence for solved cases. We call it evidence transferal.
Wiping our hands of old cases, in other words.
Oh, and another thing. A ceremony was held at the police department. There's an annual review and awards for outstanding police officers and prosecutors.
And that's when you got the shield?
I was at the police department yesterday afternoon. I got back here at 5:12.
That's very precise. It's 3 minutes before the murder. People like myself and Mr. Edgeworth pride ourselves on precision, Mr. Wright.
No, I place little faith in my memory. The only thing I trust is solid evidence, like this parking stub.
Like this parking stub I have casually with me.
This is the parking stub from the underground lot.
Murder took place 5:15, around 5:15. So the murder happened right after you got back. What, right?
What, right? I'd appreciate it if you'd direct that suspicious glare elsewhere. Who's this?
Oh god, that's you.
Excuse me, Mr. Edgeworth, anywhere on the premise? I'm Edgeworth. What is it? I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I've got your report, sir. Report? What? Did you find new evidence in the case against Chief Prosecutor Sky?
I don't like the way this conversation is going at all.
Sky, sir? No, sir! No name of that kind, sir. Not in this report, sir.
I think I just heard Edward's lid blow. Mr. Edward's lid isn't on very tight, is it?
I made a clear request to the police department, did I not? I need focus on this trial tomorrow, so don't bring me anything unrelated. Sir! But... I'm just following orders, sir. They told me to bring this to you. I wasn't aware of the particulars of your arrangement with us. Give me your name.
I didn't click that one. I didn't click that one. Just did it.
Yes, sir. Meekins, sir. Officer Meekins. Right. Officer Meeseeks, was it? Take your report and leave.
Mr. Reese.
And good luck with that raise next month. But, sir, I didn't know.
Poor guy, just looks like he was absent the day they gave out brains and good luck. Right. Yeah. Yes, sir! God, he caught me off guard.
As you can see, I'm busy. You may leave now.
Let's do what he says, Mr. Wright.
The victim was a detective from the same department as that patrolman just now. Go down to the police department. You can ask more there.
Oh, just a second. I want to get some snacks.
Snacks.
Snacks. I have some squid peanuts.
Squid peanuts, huh? Squid nuts.
When you first put it in your mouth, you get the wonderful taste of squid. And then you keep eating, and it's peanut. And it's overwhelming peanut. It's in a little bowl.
Oh my.
Thanks. He seems to finally calm down at last, at least.
Oh, who's this? What is she doing?
Sells food. Choose the witness.
Oh, she sells food.
She has onigiri in her hair.
Onigiri.
Yeah.
Okay. It's wild.
Show this knife. Take a look at this. You, yes? You said you wanted some hot tea, right? No? You must have to brew the leaves a long time to get rich flavor like this. We pre-infuse the leaves with steam before brewing. I knew it! So that's the secret to the aroma. Exquisite. That's a waste of time. Type. Okay, let's just go. The police mascot is terrifying. Oh, we're gonna see Gumshoe.
Oh boy, Officer Gumshoe.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I put it in my mouth.
Detective Gumshoe? I don't remember.
Ooh, finally here. Why did they put the police department so far away from the prosecutor's office?
Beats me. That only took 30 minutes by taxi, and the traffic wasn't even that bad.
Thank you. Police department, huh? I've only ever been to the criminal affairs next door. Hold on, what's that? I was gonna kill you in your sleep. Disturbing. Why does it undulate like that? Oh wait, I know. This is the Blue Badger. They're trying to make him the police mascot. Wow, Mr. Wright, you sure know a lot about the police. Still, he does seem familiar somehow. Forget the Blue Badger. Who's next to him? Someone appears to be dancing with the Blue Badger. Uh-oh, he noticed me. He sure is running over here fast. Oh my god.
Hey, pal, what are you doing here?
That's my line, Detective Gumshoe. Specifically, why are you dancing over there?
What? Well...
This dude doesn't seem to be busy.
Hey, I'll have you know I'm a very busy man, pal.
His handprint. I was wondering about that.
What? The Dancing Blue Badger! It's my masterpiece!
That's why it looks like shit. Oh my god, I'm looking at it again. You made this, Detective Gumshoe?
The chief threw together some designs and I just did my thing, pal.
Nice work.
It's battery powered, so it can go anywhere. There's no switch, so it just dances until the batteries die.
Type. Poor Blue Badger faded to dance until he drops. It's literally, evidence. Look, that patrolman is saluting the other guy. He must be a detective.
And then I said, hey, you do that, your soup will get cold, buddy. That's hilarious, sir. I laughed so hard I cried.
I guess he wasn't saluting, he was wiping tears from his eyes. They make a good pair. Mr. Wright, do you know why patrol cars are painted black and white? No idea. Why? Well, I think they're designed to be after a panda. What?
Panda?
Not that I have scientific proof, just theory. It's a very much a wrong theory. Do you mind me asking how you came up with that theory? It was when I was on a school trip. I saw I can't talk anymore. We just been at the zoo. What about zebras? What about just they look different than any other car? The usual wanted posters are hanging up. Do you know this face? If you do, dial 911. Do you know Mr. Wright? I always thought it was kind of funny. I've never seen anyone who looked like the people in these posters. They hardly even look human. Just point. Dude, I don't know why my allergies are murdering me right now. I always get excited when I come to a police station. Why is that? It just feels like I've jumped into a movie. Huh? You know, with all the police and criminals. Well, I don't know if that's all that exciting. Sure it is. Look at those two officers over there. They're probably talking about the latest bust. Funny, I think they were talking about the weather. The detectives look pretty busy. Just imagine right now, behind those doors, a police drama in action. One of the toughest. The thought fails to excite me. Let's talk to Gumshoe. That's you, Chino.
I'll give you one word of advice, pal. You better not agree to defend the suspect in this case.
Sucks to suck, Gumshoe. But why not?
Huh? Well, it's just that the chief prosecutor has confessed to the crime. No need to draw this fancy pants thing out. She says she summoned the detective to the prosecutor's office, and she killed him.
That's definitely the idea I have. And that's also an awful suit. White with the white fedora and the blue polka dot tie. What if she's not telling the truth?
Nobody has good suits in this world.
I know.
Yes, well, no, come on, pal. There's plenty of evidence against her.
But what if the evidence was all faked? Also, there's no evidence so far. It's just one witness.
Hey, pal. Can I speak to you for a second?
Tommy?
Why is this little girl so peeved at me?
She's a relative of the suspect. She's Lana Sky's sister.
Wow, the chief prosecutor's little sister!
Just please investigate this case carefully, okay? Scientifically.
Yes, sir. Oh, by the way, you might want to keep your voices down. You don't want to be overheard using words like faked.
Huh?
It's just a sensitive issue with these guys these days.
So what are you doing here, Detective Gumshoe?
Me? Oh, well, nothing really. They kicked me out of criminal affairs.
Is it because you suck? Detective Gumshoe, what did you do this time?
What do you mean, this time?
Then what happened? I know things are busy right now. I mean, with my sister's case and all.
It's true. We've never had a chief prosecutor murder anyone before. Only the highest ranked people are being let into criminal affairs now. The lowest ranking guy in there is our chief of detectives. They're not letting any of us rank and file detectives in at all.
None of you? I know this is an important trial, but isn't that a little odd?
So anyway, I thought I'd spend the day getting down the Badger dance down pat.
That badger swinging dance. Isn't there anything else you could be doing? The chief of police himself is directing this investigation, pal.
And Officer Marshall was assigned to the underground parking lot. Why is he
Officer
just
Marshall?
straight up?
Oh, you haven't met him yet. He is just straight up cowboy.
Oh boy.
I know, everyone in this game is insane. Now that I think about it, Emma did seem to know that Marshall guy. Your turn. Gina?
What? A patrolman in charge of a crime scene? It's unheard of, pal.
Okay, now what? Where do I go? What do I do? Okay, this is... No, wait. I can show him this. Detective Gumshoe, what can you tell me about this?
Hey, pal. This is a detective's ID card. You can't just keep that. You have to turn it into the police. People like you that get me into so much trouble all the time.
People like you. Meaning Detective Gumshoe must drop his card a lot. Bruce? Okay.
Let's see. Saul Goodman.
Saul?
Better call Saul.
my god.
Goodman. Sounds familiar.
Is it the guy that was killed? 'Cause I think it's the guy that was killed.
Nah, my mistake.
It's definitely the guy that was killed.
Oh, well now I remember. Bruce Goodman, he's the victim!
Wow. That's what I thought. Can you tell us more, Detective Gumshoe? Oh, it's not.
ID 5842-189.
The knife.
Hounded Mr. Edgeworth's car, stabbed with Mr. Edgeworth's knife, huh? What would drive Chief Prosecutor Sky to do such a thing? Wait, I didn't mean... surely, of course, someone else really did it.
I like how Gumshoe for once actually does believe our side.
Someone who must have a grudge against Mr. Edgeworth.
The car and the knife do seem a little too well organized to be a coincidence. For Mr. Edgeworth, what could have happened? We have to find out a little bit more about what's going on with Edgeworth. I think it's the same thing.
Wait, I didn't mean
Same. That's you.
Hey, that's it. That's the King of the Prosecutors Award Mr. Edgeworth got yesterday.
Oh wait, Globe gotta hydrate. Although I think I technically drink after. But I'm out of big water, so I'm gonna do big water. No big water! It's so big!
Big water.
Just like my dick!
Big dick water.
I meant to just go like dick, but then like I screamed it in such a way that it sounds like I said dick anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Were you at the award ceremony, Detective Gumshoe?
Thank you.
Of course, pal. I got an award for diligence myself.
Is that your attempt at my voice?
I don't know.
Ah, congratulations. Why is the award a shield? Why is it broken?
Oh, there's a reason. Because he's a prosecutor. I'll tell you what it is later.
I love it.
I was just gonna bullshit something.
I'll bullshit it.
Because he's a prosecutor and he's broken the defense.
I'm proud of Mr. Edgeworth for winning
I
that award.
was proud of Mr. Edgeworth for winning that award. I put the trophy together myself. Even with all the naysayers in the prosecutor's office.
Dude, it would if he made it himself, it'd be cardboard.
Just sprinkle in extra details out of nowhere.
Just more trash talking from Phoenix's side. Naysayers must be because of the rumors. I guess that's it.
Parking stub. Do the stub.
Huh?
The stub.
No, the stub was the same one.
Oh.
Was it? No.
Damn, you really another half hour to go all the way over to the onigiri lady.
Yeah.
That has clothes that are suspiciously ill-suited to making onigiri.
Oh, no one's here. Nope. Who do I talk to now?
Oh.
I showed him everything, didn't I?
Showed him the stub.
Let me see if there's extra evidence on this.
And is there like a thumbprint on the knife?
This must be the victim's blood, right? Either that or Edgeworth cut himself peeling an apple. Why does he have a knife like this anyway? He's roughing it in the wild? I think my fruit peeling theory is more likely. I always pictured him as an outdoorsman.
But why would you keep the fruit peeling knife inside a toolbox?
In a trunk.
Why not
And why?
in a trunk?
And a fruit peeling. This is not a fruit peeling knife. A paring knife. This is not.
That's not a fruit peeling knife at all. That's like ridiculously close to a bayonet. What kind of fancy-ass parking ticket? It even has his name on it.
I know.
When have you ever seen a parking ticket with their name? Maybe the receipt after it like does your credit card nonsense.
Maybe. Wait, should I check it again? Is there a back? This is like a whole new mechanic. Nope, there's nothing interesting in the back. I can't examine it? Okay. As a detective, I have to go babbling on about things.
I know better than to go blabbering on about blabbering.
That one's just like a no. Try this again, but this should be the same. Yeah, it's the same. It's the same as the knife. Shield we did.
Exact
Person we
same,
did.
Huh.
So we have to move now, right? But where?
You have more experience in this game than me.
It doesn't mean I'm good. Present. I don't know. See. Take a look at this. Okay, it's the hot tea one. Now I can
We
snack.
steam the tea leaves.
Nope. Edgeworth is not here. Work desk.
Is Edgeworth not here? Are we just sneaking on his...
Mm-hmm. These are things we already said. Okay, this is useless. A stylish glass walled room, very nice. Let's see the whole parking lot from in there. Security, perhaps a cafe? Cafe security. That must be it, let's check it out
Cafe
later.
security.
I know a test for common sense, so how do I talk to the security guard? I'm stuck.
The game's stuck.
No, I'm stuck.
Oh.
Oh my god, I didn't finish talking to him! So this ID card belonged to the victim?
He was a detective, like myself. Detective Bruce Goodman.
Better than Detective Deuce Badman. Don't you think it's strange? Why would the victim's ID card be lying on the ground when we found it? Well, Detective Goodman should have been at the police department yesterday.
Should have been there yesterday. There was an evidence transferal for a case he handled 2 years ago.
Evidence transferal. Mr. Edgeworth mentioned that too. Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office.
Well, that's the thing. It's hard to say this, but... what is? Chief Prosecutor Sky called him out there, to the parking lot.
But why? Alana's confessing as much.
He's in a tough spot again.
Again? Yeah, I know. I was there for the trial Phoenix, how are you forgetting about your own trials?
Well, it all started with the murder of that defense attorney, Hammond.
But Mr. Edgeworth was found innocent.
Listen, pal, there have always been rumors about Mr. Edgeworth. Forging evidence, making deals with witnesses. Nothing outright, but there were always whispered rumors. Ever since he was accused of murders, no one's whispering. They're practically shouting.
But there's no evidence against him.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth has always had unusually strong ties to the department higher-ups. Only natural people would be suspicious.
I had no idea he was under the gun.
Anyway, this latest case has started a new rumor. People say the only reason he took this case is because he's aiming for the chief prosecutor position himself.
What?
But I know the truth, pal. Nobody wants to be the one who has to prosecute the chief prosecutor. Mr. Edgeworth is biting the bullet on this one. He's taking one for the team. And that's all I know about that. I'm not officially on the case, you know.
How's this going? You want to come voice stuff? Why aren't you handling the case, Detective Gumshoe? I met the guy who is, what's his name? The guy in the parking lot. I'm literally working on
That'd
this.
be Officer Marshall.
You said that, I don't know if you have current meetings. You just said they usually have meetings now.
They can't. He can't stop. Put the pen down and start reading things.
Is he in a
He was
meeting
appointed
now?
directly by the chief of police. Officer Marshall. Is he some kind of Wild West sheriff or something? Oh wait, that's not my line.
Oh.
No, Jake Marshall's just a regular officer. From West LA.
What is this game trying to say about people from LA? That they're cowboys? Cosplaying cowboys?
Fucking wild in the head.
Are they insane? For a moment there I wasn't sure.
Look, pal, let me try to make things a little easier for you.
It'd be really hard to animate when people go, Akuma, your turn to read every few seconds. I thought you could animate whenever!
Well, now he has to animate not whenever and on a time schedule because
No.
he's working.
No, he said his job will let
Show them this and
do
they'll
whatever.
let you examine the crime scene. Maybe.
Ooh, allows Bear to investigate the crime scene.
What the fuck is written on there?
We can look at it. I'll be looking twice. Okay, I didn't get stuck. We figured it out. Oh my god. Hey, look here. It looks like something's been crossed out. Maybe it has a letter or something, Detective Gumshoe. Let's see. Annual bonus, $20. I think a couple zeros are missing. That sounds about right. At least in that detective's case.
He can buy himself a hoagie.
Hoagie? One hoagie? That's it? Maybe I should...
Inflation.
Maybe I should rethink my career as an investigator. A $20 hogue. Okay, so now we can go back to the crime scene. Oh, you're gonna meet Wild West Man then. I mean, theoretically, but I realized pretty quick that you kind of need to be on in the middle of the day. There's a lot of meetings and updates. As well, it's easier to get help with stuff if I'm on at the same time as everyone. Blech. Looks like the investigation is still going.
I have to be getting back to the shop.
Real country.
Sorry, looks like I'll be stuck in this pit till the sun sleeps. I'll see you in my dreams then tonight, baby.
Is this your southern accent?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, still here? Hello. Why the surprised looks? Didn't I mention I've got a boyfriend in criminal affairs too? What happened to the security guard? Here you go.
Holy fuck. What the fuck is this? Hey, what's wrong, Bambina?
Any morning that pool is open with is fine. Technically, we could do it...
Friday. I said Friday. Did you not read the chat?
No.
Wow.
No. You said
Why
what
do I
days
even
are
bother?
okay, but Akuma didn't say, so...
Friday. You looking like a doggy that's lost its herd.
Jake Marshall. Strange guy.
Motherfucker. He's shaving with the Bowie knife.
Something I wanted to ask you.
Scene of the crime is a cold grave for men who lost their dreams.
Dumbass
Before
has
Era
2
has
raid
raid.
groups.
Dumbass it. I don't know, that's pretty big brain pogger stuff if he's got 2 raid groups.
Era, where are you?
And me! I'll watch over him.
Sorry, I thought you read it already. He's asleep?
He's asleep. Well, should we show this
This is
hopeless
Phoenix,
case?
this is Phoenix.
Oh.
Does something get decision fist.
I was like, why doesn't this line make sense?
There's something I wanted to ask you. Oh, is he just gonna fall asleep?
Alright.
I think it's the same one.
Hang on. Yep.
Scene of the crime. A cold grave for men who've lost their dreams. And me, I watch over them as they sleep, dreaming of the desert's harsh
Dreaming of the desert's harsh judgment.
Okay, I used to sleep. Okay. I have to show him. Okay. I got it.
Presents.
I will present it. Do you mind reading this for me?
What's this? I warn you. Fan letters to me go right into the spittoon.
You don't throw trash in spittoons. You spittoon and spits. Tunes. That's why it's called a spittoon. It's a letter of introduction from Detective Gumshoe. May we investigate? That's all cowboy.
That old cow dog.
Sorry, I'm trying to like crack my back right now.
He holding a birthday party or something.
Huh?
Look, where it should say letter of introduction, it says invitation.
God damn it, Gumshoe! I think you just miswrote it. Wait, why am I getting all defensive here?
No worries. This proves it's from Detective Gumshoe. Better than a blood test.
It's wrong.
Fucking
Must be
idiot.
right.
Guess I'd better let you in then.
Thank you, Officer Marshall. Oh, that's right. He's a patrolman, not a detective. Which reminds me. Hey, wait a sec. Isn't a crime scene supposed to be handled by a detective or higher?
Well, folks. Clues are calling. Welcome to our gold strike. Be like the settler. Strike out for lands unknown. Manifest destiny. Let's have a hootenanny.
Destiny. A hootenanny. Note to self, police investigations are like settling land. Well, Mr. Wright, what do you say? I say I won't be needing this anymore. Crumpled and discarded. Now I can talk to him. The victim. Officer Marshall, could you tell us more about the victim?
Good man always die young. Remember that, partner.
Could you be a little more specific? Bruce Goodman, he was a detective, right?
Well, aren't you a feisty doggy there
I
now?
don't think I like him calling her a feisty doggy.
Detective Goodman was stabbed here at 5:15. The smiling Madonna told me that tale.
I wonder how hairy that one spot on his chin is, because it's the only spot he's shaving. I think he means the witness, Miss Angel Star. Your turn.
One stab to the chest. Fine piece of work. This here is the autopsy report.
Goodman's autopsy report added to the court record. Loss of blood, one knife
You
wound.
should have him look at the knife. Because he just keeps shaving with the knife.
Use the blood knife. Is my sister involved with the victim in any way?
Funny you should mention that there, little Bambina. Chief Prosecutor Scott and Detective Goodman had nothing in common at all.
Cool. Nothing in common?
They apparently worked together on a case a few years back.
So there's no motive.
Detective Goodman wasn't a particularly gifted one. That's one reason why I didn't do much work with the Chief Prosecutor. Ooh.
But my sister called the victim here on the day of the murder, right? Here, to this parking lot.
So it seems. Calling an unarmed man to a shootout at high noon.
I don't mean any offense, but Officer Marshall, you're a patrolman, right? Not a detective.
You call me out, they shoot you for that in there in Texas.
Huh?
I was one of them fancy shoot detectives till 2 years ago, to tell you the truth.
Oh, really? You're a patrolman now, so how can you be in charge of a crime scene?
Nothing gets by you, does it, little Bambina?
So why are you in charge?
Reason? We're just short on hands right now. I'm keeping an eye out on the meantime.
That's odd, though. Detective Gumshoe was saying he had nothing to do, nothing important at least.
He's nothing but a sad old cowdog that can't find his tail. Maybe it's because he runs with that Edgeworth, huh?
Edgeworth?
That cowdog's been kicked out of this cattle run by the chief of police. He just don't realize it yet.
Detective Gumshoe kicked out of the investigation?
Show him the knife.
I know, I am. Does he think I'm gonna fight him?
Alright, compadre, count to 3.
Huh?
You gotta do that if you're gonna draw evidence on someone.
Oh my god.
That's what we do in Texas.
From LA. I may never visit Texas. Five, 12.
Prosecutor's bright red steed came in at a trot real slow like.
A trot?
You ain't never seen a horse? Mama Donna tells me crime occurred 3 minutes later.
Wow.
So, seems the chief prosecutor was lying in the wait like a rattlesnake under a rock.
Her prince!
Maybe waiting for her prince to ride in on his big red horse.
So what you mean is they're dating? The killer intended to use Edward's car all along. What else? Marshall.
What's that, some sort of police passport?
This is Detective Goodman's ID card, strangely enough. We found it a good distance away from the crime scene.
Good distance. In this rat hole, if you want distance, get yourself to Texas.
Still from LA! Texas.
Hey, Haas.
It's a little crime scene.
Tiny little time screen in a tiny little town with a tiny little evidence. What difference does a few yards make, compadre?
Note to self, if you encounter suspicious evidence, think of Texas. There's no better way to study than to hang out with the pros. What else? I'm not gonna care for now. Examine, because I should be able to slide. B block is through there. That's where the visitors park. I can see the Lunchland car over there, far in the distance. Hey, you're right. I like the cute sign on that door. I can see a cartoon cow munching on a juicy-looking steak. Doesn't that strike you as a little creepy? Just don't think too deeply about it and you'll be fine. appears to be the car where the body was found. It looks like the lock in the trunk is busted. Crime took place in the underground parking lot of the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car. Kind of luxury car, just screams I have money to burn. Yeah, prosecutor, get the big bucks. This rope, is it? These rope, yep, laid in the outline of the victim's body. So wait, the victim must have died when the killer closed the trunk on him? You've got to be the only person I know that would come to that conclusion. This looks like a cell phone. Scientific analysis was suggested belonged to the victim. I can't think of anyone else it could belong to. What's so scientific about that? Why has no one else taken the cell phone? That's the better question. So, like,
excellent question there.
We're investigating this crime scene. We're gonna leave the cell phone in the wallet, though. Oh my god, they made that so dramatic. This phone is still on the redial screen. Redial? Mr. Wright, those phones keep record of all the calls you made and received. You just press the blue button to display the last number. Convenient, isn't it? I'm surprised you didn't know about it. I don't think about things like redial. You never know with people from your generation. Suits on the phone. A self-defense attorney doesn't think first, he just pushes the button. Hey, that song! I know that. Do you know?
What's going on over here?
Ah! Oh, sorry.
I see you, partner. You pressed redial on that there phone, didn't you?
Well, yeah. Whose phone is this on the ground? Whose phone is this anyway? It was on the ground over there.
Whose is it? That belongs to Chief Prosecutor Sky.
Who did it call? It's my sister's? Your turn.
Apparently it dropped when she was taken into custody, right after the crime. Look, the last call was made right when the murder occurred. Looks like she was a-fixin' to call someone. Except she only spoke for a few seconds, according to this.
Who did she call?
No idea, partner. Now, I got a question for you, partner. I heard the phone ring now. One of them newfangled ringtones.
Oh, that? Oh. I'm sorry, that's my... So, she was calling me? Your...
What? Your phone?
Yeah, it's kind of strange, but someone called me right as we picked up the other phone. A wrong number.
I hope you're not lying. They shoot you that phone in Texas, partner.
Is that what happened? Uh-oh, I've incited the wrath of the Lone Star Patrolman. Is it 5:18?
I can't wait. They shoot you for that in Texas.
They shoot you for that. A block. Defense attorneys are relocated to B block. I'll go over to B block to buy my hamburgers from you, Mr. Wright. I'm not planning on giving up my job that soon and selling hamburgers specifically. God. Anything else? Oh. Bum, 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 bum. Is that it? Alright, so he's gone, so I guess let's move. Oh no, wait, he's still here. My sister's cell phone. Last time. And Marshall.
Look, last time it was used as 518, right after Goodman was killed. She was probably canceling her date for the night.
That's eyewitness to murder. Time to cancel my date. Why did Lana make that call? Oh. Just show more. What about this stupid thing? No. Nope, nope, nope. Can I show him the knife? Oops.
They shoot you for that in Texas.
Alright, yeah, it doesn't matter. That's new. Marshall first. Gina.
What? Ah, toy shield suits that boy well. What exactly could you shield with that? A toy knot, maybe?
Officer Marshall, don't you have anything good to say about Mr. Edgeworth? You don't like him, right? We get the point.
You know, when I was a detective, I got one of these.
Let me guess. Did it have a K for King of Detectives on it? Okay, they could use the same shield over and over. Prosecutor and Criminal Affairs Office were surprisingly cheap.
You know what? They gotten cheaper with every passing year, I tell you.
Is there anything else to talk? Oh, Lana Sky. So there's no connection between Detective Goodman and my sister?
That's correct, but there's a gold mine of evidence against her.
Oopsies.
And the prosecutor tomorrow is none other than Edgeworth himself. Afraid your sister's faith's decided, little Bambina. Many condolences.
Officer Marshall?
Yeah, Bambina?
How can you say that? You and my sister, you were... Is there something between this cop and her sister that I don't know about?
I apologize, little Bambina. Something must have gotten to me. Maybe it's that dry wind blowing through the prosecutor's office. Prospector. She said prospector.
Oh, I missed. Dry wind or ill will, something's been up to some... Someone's up to something here, but who?
Suspicions about Mr. Edgeworth been flying around nearly 2 years now.
Forged evidence and arranging testimonies, you mean?
He was unbeatable because he did whatever it took to win. Unbeatable, that is, till he met you.
The rumors are just rumors, aren't they? These are prosecutors we're talking about. Evidence is everything to them.
If you follow the rumors about Edgewater to their source, you'll find one person. But they are off limits, untouchable, you might say.
One person who?
Hate to say this, but it's your sister, Bambina. Chief Prosecutor, Lana Sky.
What? My sister?
Edgeworth couldn't rustle all those cattle by himself. Some people load their guns with bullets. Other people load them with deals.
What are you saying? Edgeworth was making deals to win trials?
Where there's gunshots, there's bound to be bullets. That's what the old-timers say. Big old secret hidden here around. Everybody knows about it.
Is that why Detective Gumshoe was taken off the case? Did they target him because he was closest to Edgeworth? And now I don't know what to do. Nope. Nope. God, the main hub is the underground parking lot. Nope, still not here. I have to be missing something with him. Oh, is he gone now? What? No, no, no. It's just the examining. I'm so dumb. A 4.5-inch knife.
Pretty big.
Wait for this again. What's wrong? You look like I do during finals. Never mind. It's nothing. Hey, check it out. There's a metal plate here. Looks like the names of all the previous recipients are engraved on it. One of the guys listed a bunch of times. Von Karma. I guess he must be a foreigner. Oh yeah, that's probably it. Well, wherever he's from, he must have been an amazing prosecutor. I'd like to meet this Von Karma sometime. When she says it, his name does have a kind of ring to it. I'm stuck, Argon!
Alright, compadre, count to 3.
My sister's cell phone. No, it's already done the same. Damn it. What do I do?
Good question.
Ah, damn it, I didn't mean to present that. I should check this whole place out though. It's been doing a pretty decent job leading me places, but I have no idea now.
Yup.
You see this? I noticed defense attorney has a tendency to want to show people things. No. Knife's the same. Here's the knife. I showed it to this boy, right? His passport. Undertaker, Texas.
Don't mess with Texas.
one. Take it same. This one's same. I'm gonna make that call. Bumpy sofa. I'm so lost. I'm so lost. Do you know what I should do? Because I don't know what I should do.
I don't know what should be done here.
I showed everyone everything. What the heck?
There's nothing more to examine.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Oh yeah, the lady is known as the cough-up queen. Still don't know why yet.
Which lady?
The food lady. The onigiri head lady.
Okay.
I've literally shown everything. The only two people I have to talk to are this guy and Gumshoe, who doesn't care about any of my stuff either. Oh wait. Phone? Your phone, let's see if it works. I can't hear anything. My ear is broken. Same one. Oh my god, the trunk is still clickable. Oh my god! A note of some sort. Something's written on it. 675 12 2. A 7S. There's a name printed on the paper above that. Goodman. What does it mean? How am I supposed to know? Do not go to Edgeworth? Not right. To report of the victim's cell phone. Think you'll be okay? Lana's confessing to the crime. She said she did it. No problem. I can guarantee she's not the criminal. I know that song your phone plays when it rings. It's the Steel Samurai theme song, isn't it? A popular TV show for kids? The phone that rang earlier wasn't mine. It was yours. At 5:18, just after the murder took place. Your sister called you, didn't she, Ima? I'm sorry. Can you tell me what you talked about? She hung up right away. I see. The detective is murdered and the suspect is the top prosecutor in the district. I've got a bad feeling about this. Like, maybe I still don't know everything that went on here. Are we going to trial now? Oh my god, we're going to trial now! Trial former.
Oh. Ugh.
District Court. Defendant lobby number 2. How did the investigation go yesterday, Mr. Wright? Frankly, there's still a lot of gray areas. Rather, the whole thing is one big gray area. Don't worry about me no matter what the outcome. I'm ready to accept my fate. I believe in you, sis. Mr. Wright, let me offer you a word of advice. Yes? A defense attorney should never believe their client. The defense attorney is called to the trial because they are suspected of wrongdoing. Never forget that. Miss Caillou, you remind me a lot of Mia. There is one decisive difference between you and her. And that is, you're not a defense attorney. I believe it's almost time for the trial. Good luck, Mr. Wright. My first trial without a Fae helping me. No one's gonna bail me out this time. I'll be alone in there, so I have to discover the truth all by myself. Let's do it, Mr. Wright. I'll be with you the whole way. Yo, I'm kind of good. Cold kitty girl. No, you cannot scratch that. Here, you wanna share the one here? Share this. Court is now in session.
The court is now in session for the trial of Miss Lana Sky.
Defense is ready, Your Honor.
The prosecution has been ready for a while, Your Honor.
Okay, you don't have to be a dick, Edgeworth. Edgeworth.
Exworth.
I saved your life! It's been 2 months, but I haven't been in the courtroom since his trial. I have the personal feeling to not be a part of the proceedings today, Mr. Wright. I will choose the path I think is right, regardless of what those around me might think. The judgment to be made here is in our hands, not those of anyone else. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. Hi, kitty girl. Alright, sorry, I'm screwing around. Chief, no.
Yeah.
Chief. Okay, Edgeworth. Your turn.
Chief Prosecutor Lana Sky has committed an unpardonable crime. Not only this, but she was rash enough to commit it in the prosecutor's office lot. What happened to my accent?
Wow, he's much more forceful in person. I suddenly feel like confessing to everything.
She will now have to pay for her rashness with her life. There was a witness to her crime. A professional witness. Well then, call your first witness, Mr. Ridgeworth. The prosecution calls its first witness, Miss Angel Star, to the stand.
The cough-up queen? We already knew this.
Huh?
Judgy boy. Haven't I seen you somewhere? You ordered the caviar lunch, right? Ho-ho, caviar! I've never eaten caviar before. The judge is really wolfing it down. And for you, I have a fiesta bowl. Thanks.
Will the witness state her name and profession?
And you, sir? Did you order the fingerprint lunchbox?
It's too early for lunch. Your name and profession, please.
Well, Your Honor, how does it taste?
So this is why everyone raves about caviar. It's so tasty it hurts! I always thought caviar would taste like pickled tapioca.
What the heck does pickled tapioca taste like?
Your name, profession, now.
Me, the name is Angel Star. Don't go forgetting it. I find myself running Lunchland these days. Is that what you wanted me to say, Mr. Edgeworth?
Very well, witness. Describe the incident to us. The prosecution will wait. I am not finished eating.
Hurry it up.
Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. As you know, we usually call on the police to provide a description of the crime.
Your Honor, as Mr. Edgeworth has said to the court, I am a professional.
What exactly does that mean? Until 2 years ago, Miss Angel Starr was this investigator with the police. She was a first-rate homicide detective.
What? Miss Starr was a detective? That's you. Your Discord decided to me a little bit.
I know who you are. Cough up!
Cough up, Queen Angel Starr, Your Honor. No long time no see.
Very well, you may continue with the description, Miss Starr.
Just who is this lady? If I might have the court's attention over here. The parking lot at the prosecutor's office is divided into 2 blocks. A block is for the prosecutor's office personnel. B block is for visitors and clients. A chain divider separates the 2 blocks. That's you.
I suppose it's to keep the visitors from taking up prosecutor spaces, yes?
The crime took place by a car in the back of A block in the car's trunk. The killer stabbed the victim with this knife and went to drive the body out. Unfortunately for her, there was a witness and an arrest was made on the spot.
And who was this valiant witness?
Why, it was me, Your Honor. Parking lot floor plans.
Witness, did you see the very moment of the crime?
Of course, Your Honor. Immediately after that, I apprehended the chief prosecutor.
This seems rather cut and dry, doesn't it?
Well, Mr. Wright? I can't agree on your principle, Your Honor. It seems that some poor losers are unwilling to accept the truth, Your Honor. Shall I proceed to crush what little hope they have remaining?
God damn.
Wasn't she an investigator? Judge.
If you can, then give them your worst, Miss Starr.
Wait, are they talking about me? Witness account. Somehow I always knew a day like this would come. I was on my way to deliver a lunchbox to my boyfriend. When I sensed something, perhaps it was my finely honed detective intuition at work. Through the wire fence, I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to a garish car. The chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand. Then she thrust the pointy tip of the knife into Detective Goodman's chest.
Bringing a lunchbox to your boyfriend? How touching.
As you can see, there's no room for doubt. Oh, sorry.
The key point of your testimony seems to be nothing other than the point of the knife which you saw being stabbed into Detective Goodman.
Ah, everyone's so funny. So how does it feel to be so utterly crushed? I'm still thinking about that. It's merely a flesh wound. 'Tis merely a flesh wound, Mr. Wright.
Very well, Mr. Wright. You may now cross-examine the witness.
Witness account. Somehow I always knew a day like this would come. How did you know? I respect the prosecutor's basic abhorrence of crime, yet their methods are ugly and twisted. Twisted methods will always lead to tragedy.
The lunch lady's uninformed opinion is duly noted.
Oh my god, even he's against her. Given that they are used to erasing inconvenient evidence at their whim, killing off the detective that knew too much is merely an extension of that. Miss Starr, do you have something personal against prosecutors? I thought that I had found my dream job when I became an investigator. And if I hadn't been laid off by those prosecutors over there, I'd still be one. Laid off? She was fired? To me, prosecutors are nothing more than worms.
Oh, she's the murderer.
That said, I am
100%.
That's what that was like my whole thing at the beginning. I was like, you're gonna say one witness who said someone stabbed someone is, like, definitely right and not maybe just the murder.
Doesn't she have, like, you know, a lot riding in this?
Yeah, and she has motive,
If it wasn't
whereas the
for
other
those
lady
prosecutors that got me fired, it's like, oh,
doesn't. It seems like you care.
probably got her fired.
That said,
It probably all leads back to that one case they had,
like
and
a
she
few
was
years
on
ago.
that case.
Yeah.
Yes.
She said 2 years ago, and it was a few years ago that they worked together.
Everything's happening 2 years ago.
Everything's happening 2 years ago. That said, I am a pro, as you know. My testimony is unbiased and flawless. Yeah, being a professional means you can't have bias or flaws. Very well, you may continue, Miss Starr. That's on my plate to deliver a lunchbox to my boyfriend. This boyfriend? He's a detective? Not that boyfriend, the security guard.
That boyfriend? You have several boyfriends that you have sex with?
Yes, this boyfriend, that boyfriend, and the other boyfriend.
The other boyfriend?
Care to join? The yet another boyfriend position is still open for applicants.
Oh, I'll stick with the lunches, thanks.
Note to self, the judge had to think before replying. The security guard room is in the lot. In A block. I could be yet I like how you... Oh my god. Do it for the lunchbox! It's up on the second level so you can see everything from there. The room with the security sign. Incidentally, did you bring your lunchboxes by car? Since I'm a visitor now, I parked in B block. So she was in B block when she witnessed the crime. When I sensed something, perhaps it was my finally home detective's intuitions at work. You sensed something? So you're saying you had a premonition of the murder? It
My
felt
murder senses
like,
are
how
tingling.
would you say... Oh yes. It was like the feeling you get when you view a pumpkin chock full of seeds.
I don't either. What does this mean? What is that feeling? What does that mean?
I think it's a sex joke. Speaking of a detective's intuition.
Pumpkin full of seed?
Are you full of seed? Wasn't the victim Mr. Bruce Goodman also a detective? Yes, well he was like a young cheese. A young cheese? A pale white cheese, not a tangy with the experience on the streets. A greenhorn. Okay, Cookie Girl, I really need to be able to sit again.
No experience on the streets or the sheets.
No
Oh,
sheets,
my
no
Lord.
streets. Then it must be hard, yellowed and then I must be hard, yellowed and sharp as a tack. Ew! Ew! Disgusting!
I must be hard.
I must be hard, yellow and sharp. Now with the odor of an old cheese to match. Yeesh. In any case, there in the lot, I felt something stirring in the back of my mind. Through the wire fence, I saw the building. Okay, there is this. By garish car. I'm trying not to give the sexy voice Phoenix. By garish car, you mean Mr. Edgeworth's car, yes. That's the judge.
Edgeworth's?
Edgeworth! Incidentally, the knife with which the victim was stabbed was also Mr. Edgeworth's, wasn't it?
Indeed, it was.
Did you make him a vampire? Indeed, it was. Yes, it was.
What an odd case this is.
That's still a judge.
Person you saw, are you sure it was the defendant?
I saw her from no further than 30 feet away. I am certain it was her. She's telling the truth. We're doomed! Let's just do what we can. Even if we don't have any proof, we can always nitpick. Witness, in your testimony, you clearly stated the following. Prosecutors are nothing more than worms. Ergo, you are a biased witness. You might want to keep those silly opinions to yourself in the future, rookie. Rookie? I've done a whole 4 cases! Unless you're willing to risk the consequences of doubting me. I'll fry you like a fritter, crispy on the outside, chewy on the inside.
That was inspiring.
I believe I've heard that tagline elsewhere. You could cry plagiarism? I may be relegated to the lowly post of a lunch lady, but my instincts are honed. A photograph?
What, a Polaroid?
A
photograph?
A photograph! The moment I witnessed the crime, my reflexes took over and snap, I took a picture. In fact, one of my lunch boxes is rigged with a camera. That is very weird and specific.
I suppose that's fun.
I suppose it's more exciting than just hanging it around your neck. Edgeworth.
Witness, why am I only seeing this photograph just now?
You think I'd show it to you, a prosecutor? Think again. My boyfriend works in the photography division of criminal affairs.
Oh, this is certainly the defendant.
The moment of the crime as photographed by Angel Starr. Uh-oh, that is unmistakably Lana Skye.
So, what was the defendant doing at that time?
Discovering the body. The chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand. Tell me more about this knife that the suspect was carrying. Well, I'd say the blade was about 4 inches long. Is that right, Mr. Edgeworth? It is your knife, after all.
Oh my god!
Are you okay? Are you going to be okay about these knife measurements?
That's about right.
4 inches? The prosecutors are by nature well versed in the location of a man's vital organs. I'm sure it was easier than boiling an egg for my egg salad surprise set. You can't testify as to her ability to kill an egg. I mean a person. Perhaps a chicken salad set would have been a better metaphor.
So the defendant was holding a knife. What then?
Then she thrust the pointy tip of the knife into Detective Goodman's chest. Tell the court why you didn't try to stop this crime. Oh. You did see her raise the knife to strike, no? The defense has a point. Unfortunately, by the time I realized what was going on, it was already too late. Too late. He was dying for an hour and a half. He was dying for an hour and a half, and you're telling me it's too late while he's just laying there dying?
It's too late.
It's too late. I'm still alive.
It's too late.
No, it's too late. But I'm fine. Just call an ambulance. No, it's too late. I decided it was too late. Yes, the next moment the chief prosecutor brought down the murder weapon. I see. It's only a flesh wound, Mr. Wright. We can make it. Said that before anything else. Scientifically speaking, Miss Starr's testimony is flawless. Sounds perfectly fatal to me. What should we do? Is this it? Is my sister guilty? Let's just keep our heads cool and press the witness a bit, shall we? For some reason, having her panicking next to me always makes me calmer. Don't smile like that. Somehow I was at the beginning. Ah, damn. I was on my way to deliver a lunchbox to my boyfriend when I sensed something perhaps. And I should wire fence as well, chief prosecutor. Sitting next to a garish car. Holding a knife in her right hand. No left hand something or whatever. Goodman paper. Thrust the point into the knife. Point tip of the knife into Detective Goodman's chest. I already pressed this one. I already pressed this one. I already pressed this one. Oh. Did I press this one? Garish, you mean Mr. Edgeworth's car? Yes, Mr. Edgeworth's. Okay, no, I already did this one. I already did this one. What do I have? What do I have? iPosh, hello! I'm so screwed right now. You bought Temtem, nice. It's because it was in the trunk? Is it the location of the knife?
No prints! No prints!
Let's try to present it. Fuck it. This evidence clearly reveals the contradiction. It's a fail. How exactly? They aren't, are they?
Oh! Doesn't make sense.
I don't know what to use. I pressed this one, I'm pretty sure, but I'll try again. Why you didn't try to stop this crime? Too late. This is a serious moment. Music.
Okay.
Little lunchbox to my boyfriend. How would she do that with the fence in the way?
She'd walk around.
No, there's a fence in the way though. Why is she standing there?
Park and walk around.
I'll try. Your Honor, what do you think about the witness's statement? I'm not sure if I follow. It clearly contradicts the, I thought... Oh, no, I failed. I don't know! It just says sensed. Is this the map again? The car's here, and the truck's like here, so she could see it technically. What is it? Next to? Is the photo? She does have an onigiri on her hat. Is this behind and not next to? Is that like, I don't know. Is that it? I'm gonna fail through all my stuff. Oh my god. I don't want to waste all these. You know what? Fuck it. Your Honor, what do you think this? Yeah, no, I failed.
Wah, wah.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't fucking know. Come up with a knife. 4 inches long. I already know this one. I pressed all of these. Like usually I can get like kind of get where it's coming from. I have no clue. Cause like this, oopsies. This first statement is just like nothing.
Right.
Like how do I there's nothing to contradict.
Nothing there.
Deliver a lunchbox to my boyfriend. The only thing I could think of would be like this map, but it's showing that she's blocked off from there, but that was not right. And then I don't know. Let's sensed something. That's again nothing. I was through the fence. I saw sitting next to a garish car. I already tested that one. I was wrong. Holding a knife in her right hand. I tested that one with like the fact that it was in the trunk and it was wrong. There's nothing about handedness. Thrust the tip of the pointy tip of the knife into Detective Goodman's chest, and nothing contradicts this necessarily. Just murder weapon.
But there's no blood on the tip.
I mean, there is blood on the tip.
No, there isn't.
I mean,
On the side, but not the tippity tip tip.
alright, I'll try. Dicks. If I just wipe, I'll just restart, I guess.
Right. Save scum! Save scum!
That's even contradicts his evidence. Yeah, I don't know. It's not right. Then she thrusts the pointy tip of the knife into Detective Goodman's chest.
I don't know.
From a chest wound. Single stab wound. I pressed every statement. What is there? What is there? I'm gonna have to like eventually just cheat and search this up, and I feel like whatever it is gonna be BS.
Are you looking it up right now?
Yes, because I mean, like, what else is left? Here, let's just like hard fail and restart, because I got so many strikes from this.
Ready?
Pointy end. Fuck it. We'll just present this. Your Honor. Okay. Overruled. Okay, let's see the guilty cutscene. That's enough. This court has no reason for performing the trial. Chooses her to be guilty. Okay, let's just reset it, because I lost everything, and I no idea. Literally no idea.
Me neither.
Alright, continue. Alright, let's skip through everything. This is the punishment I get for like not saving throughout the thing.
Punishment for save scum.
For not save scumming. Okay, no Mia. Alright, always skip through that. Day 1, investigation, pass. Trial former. Okay.
Hell yeah, save scumming!
It's like so BS that it's annoying. I would say can you guess, but we literally couldn't guess. I'll just do it and show you.
Yeah.
Oh, caviar. I kind of want to buy food now that I see this.
Right? Fiesta Bowl?
What's in the Fiesta Bowl? I'm like concerned.
Fiesta.
This makes me want to eat caviar, even though I know I would not want that much caviar.
I don't want caviar too.
Got it. Alright, we're back. Alright, I'll press it. She was fired. Press. Then we have to get the boyfriends. This is where Pool says, I would like to be yet another boyfriend if I get lunchboxes out of it.
Yes.
Yes, that is true. It feels like a pumpkin full of seeds. Young cheese, old cheese, cheese, oopsies. Mr. Edgeworth's car and Mr. Edgeworth's knife. You're a biased witness. She's like, ha, calling me a biased witness. Insult. The end. I'm now not a biased witness. Okay, now we got the photo. So we have to press to get the photo. This is like so garbage. Ah, ow, my back. My back. Oh, I almost put something. Ooh. Okay. Alright, here you go. So, it says the chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand, right? So, what's wrong with this picture? Cool.
Huh?
I'm seeing if you can figure it out. What's wrong with this picture?
He's wearing gloves.
Nope.
There's already blood.
Nope.
Then what?
There's no knife currently in her hand in this photo.
I suppose, but like, there's not even blood on her hands.
Also, there's just like she could have put it down if it was her.
Right.
But that's the objection. And you witnessed this? You saw Miss Sky stab the victim with the knife? As I've already said, yes. I swear it on my finest salmon swirl lunch.
Ooh.
You and the judge both.
Could go for a salmon swirl lunch.
You gotta read the judge thing.
I'm sure it's a fine lunch.
But isn't that odd? Look at this photograph. This is the photograph you took of the very moment of the crime, is it not? Then why is Miss Sky now holding a knife?
Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts?
Objection. Oh, sorry. That had to be the weakest objection ever, Edgeworth. Oh my god. Edgeworth, I saved you! I saved your existence!
It was still stronger than your ever feeble mind, Mr. Wright. What do you mean, Edgeworth?
Oh, sorry. It's you.
This photograph was not taken the moment before the stabbing. This was taken the moment after the stabbing.
And how can you tell that? Blood spatter. Huh? See the dark crimson stains on the chief prosecutor's coat? But it's a black and white photograph. Yeah, what is that gonna be, though? Yes, it's hard to tell, but it could be blood. That's you. Cheeto.
Well, Mr. Wright, I see no problem here.
Are you playing another game now? No problem except you. Okay, Mr. Wright, are you gonna just sit there and take that kind of abuse?
D2 reset isn't over yet.
Haha. You got a better idea? Objection! I don't even know.
What does the fucking wiki say?
Are you telling me to keep cheating?
Yeah.
Fine. Usually it's objection, but I've got knocked for it before. Wait, that contradicts what the witness said in her testimony. Namely, that she took the picture the moment she witnessed the crime. Well, it seems I was slightly unclear. My apologies. But that's it. If you're not a lunch, you order seconds. Problem solved. If you don't like it, try ordering the jumbo-sized lunch from the get-go. Good advice. I'm not sure I understood it, but good advice. I didn't have time to stop her. Prosecutor Sky was cold calculating like a robot. She killed without pain or remorse. It was a premeditated murder. Premeditated? How do you know? Look at the chief prosecutor's... Oh, so that's Edgeworth. Cheeto?
Look at the hands of the chief prosecutor. Are those gloves? Surgical gloves made of thin rubber, most likely. Now, why would she have those on?
For fashion.
If it was not premeditated, she would not be wearing those gloves. No, that's her PPE, bro.
Her PPE.
COVID.
COVID, bruh. When this game came out, like, 15 years ago. These... Okay.
Pretty sure this game came out even...
Longer?
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know. It's a remaster.
I don't know either.
Alright, it's the judge.
These gloves do tell a tale of premeditation.
Premeditated murder, a serious offense. Come on.
Witness, add this to your testimony.
The murder was planned. The rubber gloves prove it.
Prove it.
That's the only thing asked. What if she was just in the habit of wearing gloves? Like driving gloves, because people do that. Do you know?
The gloves were admitted as evidence when the defendant was arrested. They were rubber gloves, the kind used for autopsies.
In other words, when the chief prosecutor came to the crime scene, she came to do murder. It's the only possible conclusion one can make. Everything was planned. It was a premeditated crime. Arg. Impressive.
Impressive, I'm sorry they took you off the force, Miss Starr.
This is bad. She's got them thinking it was all planned. If she can prove this claim, the trial's already over. I've got to think of a way to show that this wasn't premeditated. It's only a flesh wound, Mr. Wright. We can make it. Flawless. My sister guilty?
Somehow.
Did I get anything? I didn't get anything new. Gloves proves it. What proves that it wasn't planned?
Oh.
The parking stub?
Maybe the parking stub. I don't know. Back to cheating.
Oh my god, I'm not gonna cheat right away. Jesus Christ.
Objection!
This evidence clearly reveals contradiction in that statement, Your Honor. It's wrong. It's wrong. It's wrong. It is related. How do you know his car's there? Then Edgeworth has to be in on it. Stop putting your dirty ass on my back, cat. The murder weapon was in Edgeworth's toolbox. If I fail this at this, I'm gonna cheat. But like, it was in Edgeworth's toolbox. Witness. Okay, it's right. Witness, do you know what this is? Are you trying to test me? I sell lunchboxes for a living, you know. That's a knife. The knife. The knife that was in Mr. Edgeworth's trunk. Indeed, it is my knife. What's with this case?
Edgeworth got a bit of a dumpy.
A bloody murder weapon, a red car, all belonging to the prosecutor there? The defendant is the chief prosecutor for the district, right? Mommy, are the prosecutors bad people? The defense has a request. We ask that the witness provide an accurate testimony. What's that, rookie? In your testimony, you stated that Lana Skye planned this murder, and that's why she was wearing those special gloves. Seems like a natural conclusion to me. The gloves do indicate planning. However, why would she not also prepare the most important thing, the murder weapon? Oh. This knife just happens to be in the trunk of that car. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are going to plan a murder, you don't forget the weapon! Oh! Do you want to be the judge?
1 second, I have to sneeze.
Achoo!
Oh god, the sneeze is stuck!
Achoo!
Order!
Right now the tide is turning in our favor. Great show, Mr. Wright. My sister's as good as free. He's thinking. Right. Oh my god.
I believe the next lunch you'll be eating is humble pie.
What?
I hope you weren't deluding yourself into thinking that the tide has turned.
Still going. Not over such a trifling detail, but this shoots a hole in the whole premeditated theory. Ah!
The prosecution could care less if it was premeditated or not.
It's still Edgeworth.
The only one who seems to care is that lunch lady over there. Oh damn, she's sweating.
She's sweating.
The defendant, Lana Skye, was murdered... 1 second.
Was murdered.
The defendant, Lana Skye, murdered a detective with a knife. That is the only thing the prosecution need prove. Nothing else.
Very good, Mr. Prosecutor. I suppose you think you're clever now. But you know as well as I do that she planned on killing him. It was planned. If it wasn't, why would she have been wearing...
I believe I'd like to hear your testimony again.
Bum, bum, bum.
Witness, please tell us not only what you saw. Witness, tell us only what you saw, not what you thought.
How dare you! My powers of deduction are not to be underestimated. Really now. Angel's deduction. Lana Skye intended to murder Detective Goodman. That's why she called the victim all the way to the prosecutor's office. I'm sure the chief prosecutor had a grudge against the victim. Nothing else could drive that human machine to plunge the knife in again and again. Okay. I found the contradiction!
Again and again.
Yeah. See, that's usually what I can do. Be like, okay, that's really wrong. The stupid knife thing was so annoying. Alright. The judge.
The victim was summoned from the police department to the prosecutor's office.
Still going.
It does sound a lot like premeditation, doesn't it?
I premeditate, I post-meditate. So if I order a pizza, does that mean I'm planning to kill the delivery boy?
In any case, the defense may now cross-examine the witness.
Angel's deduction. This one's very easy. Intended to murder Detective Goodman. You said that, but you haven't told us how you know. That's what I'm about to tell you, rookie. Oh, oopsies. She just said it was a prelude. That was it. Never interrupt a storyteller. It's like pulling a bun out of the oven half-baked. Something's half-baked, alright. Oh! You wanna read it? Do you know?
Oh, sorry. Try not to confuse the defense witness. They're not very quick on their feet.
Are you still trying to sneeze?
Yeah. Now, why did you believe the suspect had intentions to murder the victim?
Her actions speak for themselves. That's why she called the victim all the way to the prosecutor's office. You have no proof that Miss Sky called him there. You have no proof that she didn't. That's not how that works! You have no proof you can fly. You have no proof that I can't fly. Mr. Edgeworth, thoughts? Ah, there's no record of a call made on the defendant, Miss Lana Sky's phone. She might have written him a letter. What? Could have tried public phone at first, at least.
In any case, the victim came to the prosecutor's office, where he was murdered. I'm sure he had a reason to been there. Or have been there.
To have been there with us? Why? Oh, no, that's the judge still.
Why do you think it was the suspect who summoned the victim that day?
I'm sure the chief prosecutor had a grudge against the victim. What kind of grudge? Well, I wouldn't know that. Of course you don't. That's because you didn't have a grudge. Rookie. I have a lunchbox here. Know what's inside. How am I supposed to know?
Secret files.
See, we agree that there's a lunchbox here, but we don't know what's inside. A person's life is like a lunchbox with pretzels, don't you agree? Oh my god. Why is this man a judge? Do you know?
I get it, that's why my lunch was so salty.
It's also just caviar. This judge isn't good with metaphors.
He really doesn't know, does he?
Why is Edward stating this?
The suspect had a grudge against Detective Goodman.
Oh, he's not saying it. He's just asking. Okay.
Will you tell us your basis for thinking this?
It's simple. Nothing else could have could drive that human machine into plunging the knife in again and again. A human machine? That's a contradiction. I know that's kind of dumb. Not gonna lie. Please, can't you find fault with something with substance? Note to self, Mr. Edgeworth's sighs smell like citrus fruit.
How does she smell that?
How does she smell that? Said again and again. How many times did she stab him exactly? We often say chop into 1,000 pieces, but we don't mean 1,000 pieces. What difference does it make if the deed is done? How come she's getting mad at me? Several times, leave it at that. Leave it at that. This is a murder case, people.
Let's just say she stabbed him several times.
Mr. Wright, you should speak up if you have an objective. It has turned out to be as short-tempered as she looked when we met her. Challenging her abilities had really set her off and made her easier to disprove. One knife wound. You say she stabbed him again and again, but you couldn't have witnessed that. Are you testing me? Then I'll test you. With my moss surprise. What? I'm afraid the moss is growing under our feet as we wait, Miss Star. Huh? But what do you mean?
What do you mean? I shouldn't have to explain this, but take a look. The autopsy report states that the death was due to a loss of blood from one stab wound. Now, you said many. You're right. Good show, Mr. Edgeworth.
What a hunk. He's my hero, really.
What the fuck?
What about my objection? No one noticed?
Well, didn't Edgeworth make the objection?
No, I did. You got
the crimes.
You got the crime scene set, right?
It's just ketchup.
It's just ketchup
all
in a
over the
fork.
rice.
I always believed that no one could ever mistake ketchup for blood, but now I realize that such mistakes are possible. So there was ketchup? You mistook something for blood? When she lifted
her knife, I thought I saw blood at her wrist.
Do you want to do sexy
That's
thing?
her.
Splattered blood from her victim.
You want me to try sexy? Okay, let's
Go
see.
for it.
Damn! That's why I thought she must have stabbed him at least twice. Oh god. Then tell us what you saw. Then tell us what you saw that you thought was blood. Testify!
That's hard to get out of the sexy. What? Muffler?
Red to me. That's how ghastly the whole scene was.
Red muffler? Muffler? I hardly even know her. She's clearly not wearing
her own photo.
It's literally
What
her.
muffler?
What fucking muffler?
Objection!
Miss Starr, I demand an explanation.
The witness is clearly not suited for detective work.
Both of us are just dunking on her at this point. Ooh.
I like how he was
What?
the one that introduced her as a professional first.
He has to do his job. The suspect was not wearing any scarf or muffler of any kind when she stabbed the victim, and you've proved it yourself with this photograph! Huh? But that can't be!
Where did those other lunches come from?
Just pulling them everywhere.
She's got like a hammer space for lunches.
Only a professional lunch lady could be so utterly clueless. Congratulations, perhaps you finally found your true calling in life. Why is the judge like a cheerleader?
Oh, harsh words, but good.
In the end, Mr. Edgeworth prevails. What was my objection? Chopped liver?
What was that? A scarf? No, not that. Something red. Really? Well, now, where were we?
Something red.
The witness has given us an entertaining interlude, but back to business.
What?
Very well, witness. Continue your testimony.
It's just been the same testimony we've been just like stabbing at for this over and over again.
You saw the crime and apprehended the suspect.
You came, you saw, you conquered.
Tell us about that. What the fuck is this, a therapy session?
No. Very well. I do remember some things accurately, at least. Ultimately, couldn't shake the most important part of her testimony. Most important part? The part where your sister stabs the victim. Next lesson might just be the next testimony might just be the moment of truth. I mean, she's lied repeatedly. I would say she's a not, like, what is it? Guilty of perjury. A few counts by this point. After the murder, the suspect attempted to run behind a partition off to her side. I quickly caught her, explained her rights to her, and arrested her on the spot. And yes, when I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. That's what had me confused in my earlier testimony.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. She, like, refuses to let things go. The chief prosecutor made to escape, but against Angel Star, resistance is futile. I like changing the voice. You're quite determined about this scarf.
You are quite determined about this scarf.
Sorry.
I strike like a snake. Hit by like a cobra. That's me. Angel Star.
You sound like Cartman pretending to be a girl.
Oh no. Oh no, that's not what we're trying to go for.
That wasn't a
but
very...
I'm told I do a good Cartman voice.
Okay. That wasn't a very good metaphor. First of all, a cobra is a kind of snake. Don't bother me with details unless you want to get bitten. No thanks. Note to self. Mr. Wright's... I missed it. The chief prosecutor tried to resist, but her efforts were in vain. She knocked my hands aside, kicked over an oil drum. An oil drum? Hard to imagine. Oh, she's beautiful, but deadly a predator, this one, a leopard woman. Rawr! Alright, very well, let's write your cross-examine, if you will. Apprehending the suspect.
Apprehending the suspect.
After the murder, the suspect attempted to run behind the partition off to her side. Where's this partition? Means the wall next to the car. That's right. It's all there about 6 feet high. Trying to hide herself. What did you do then? Potter explained her rights, pressed her own spot. Quickly, you were close to the suspect? I was only 30 feet away from it the whole time. What? Professor, there's a fence. I'd like to see this on the floor plan just to be safe. Lunch lady car was. She was a visitor that she was parked in B block, so you witnessed the murder from here? That would make it about 30 feet from the car, yes. Is that correct, Miss Starr? Yes, that's right. But there was a chain link fence in front of you. I went over it, of course. Amazing! The Coffle Queen. A lunch lady athlete, indeed. It would have taken her a little time to climb over the fence, so she couldn't have gotten to my sister that fast. That fence is about 9 feet high, too. So how did Miss Sky not get away?
She was with her boyfriend in the security booth.
Oh my god.
Oh yes, when I arrested her, she read the muffler.
You don't have to read all these, I already read them. She mentioned the muffler? What exactly did she say? If I remember exactly what I told you in my testimony, cheeky. I heard her say the word muffler. That's on a car! So what you heard wasn't the suspect talking to you, but someone else?
Oh no, you have to check the muffler of the car. That's where the real evidence is.
Yes, the chief prosecutor was talking on her cell phone. Her phone? She can't mean... Do you mean... The cell phone discovered at the crime scene? Ultimately, my memory is like a salmon heading upstream, you see. No, the court doesn't see. First attempt to use the phone hanging on the wall. That's right, it's broken. Out of order. Emergency phone's out of order. Alistair's testimony. I saw it all. She tried the phone on the wall, but it was no use, so she used her cell instead. Restate your testimony? Behind the petition, picked up the emergency phone. Hold her own cell phone. During that time, you climbed over the chain link fence. When I boldly grabbed her arm, the chief prosecutor hung up her phone. You saw her doing this? What is it, Mr. Wright? Made to escape? Brushed aside my hand and ran. A dollop of lard on a pate of foie gras? I don't know how to say that. She even kicked up an oil drum at me. An oil drum? There's an oil drum on the outside.
What the fuck?
It's strange, huh? What's that? If she wanted to escape, why didn't she run the other way? Parking lot entrance. That's right. It doesn't make any sense she would run from behind the partition to the oil drums. Excellent, more mysteries. I wish we could solve a few before finding more, though. Try to run? Shouldn't do it, you have to believe me. Spot. Okay. Not actually sure.
the fucking stupid badger thing is the center of it all, I'm gonna be
I
so
know.
upset.
Oh, if that's the center of it all.
Right.
I have no idea, do you know?
What? I don't know. I don't know how this game. I barely know how this game works. You're carrying me through this experience.
Well, time to cheat, so this can't take too long.
Hooray for the internet.
Oh my god. Wait, which statement? I saw it all. Okay, okay. I mean, it's kind of what I figured I'd have to use anyway, but the reasoning why is like, meh. Miss Star, I have to conclude that you have a personal grudge against Miss Lana Sky. The witness is a former detective. Her testimony is unmarred by personal bias. Well, who would you have thought? Well, who would have thought you would have been my knight in shining armor, prosecutor? You who, together with the chief prosecutor, kicked me out 2 years ago. Well, Miss Starr, this is a fatal contradiction to the testimony. How do you explain this? I don't know what you're talking about. Mess with me, and I'll make you cough it all up. Let's look at the floor plans. You said you witnessed the crime from this point. However, if that's true, you couldn't possibly have seen Miss Sky making that phone call. I believe you see what I'm getting at. That emergency phone was on the back side of this partition. If indeed you were in B block, you couldn't have seen it. What? Order, order, this, what is the meaning of this? It's simply, Your Honor, she's not coughing up blood, she's coughing up lies. Alright, Chino, can you take over? I did some of the fill-in, but I'm starting to get tired
That's
again.
quite a claim, Mr. Wright. Perhaps you will allow me a question. Tell us exactly what lie this witness has told the court.
Here's where the counterattack begins. I can't afford to get this wrong. The witness lied about where she saw it. Has to be like where she was, right? Miss Scott tried to use the emergency phone but was out of order. What is significant about that fact? Nothing. Therefore, it would be pointless for Miss Starr to lie about it. But I'd say the witness did actually see Miss Sky using the emergency phone. It would mean Miss Starr witnessed the crime from a different location. A different location? That's a pointless lie if I've ever heard one. Before you call my lie pointless, at least let me tell it.
Let me ask a question to our excellent wordsmith, Mr. Wright. Just where was the witness when she saw the
In
crime?
the security office, all the testimony we've heard until now points in one direction. Was here.
Take that!
This is the only place where she could have been. The security guard room? Did the security guard room is not her but then, so she couldn't have seen the stabbing. She goes on the second floor so you can see the entire lot. Oh, you can see the entire lot, right, because it's over the wall. She'd be able to see the emergency phone, but why there? There are many other places where she could have seen the phone. Not in this case, Your Honor. The witness, not being part of the prosecutor's office, couldn't park in A block. The only place where she could have seen the crime and the back of the partition is there. I remember in your testimony you said you brought a lunch to your boyfriend in the security guard room, yes? Well, Miss Starr? How many years have I been getting the better of men? To think that the tables could be turned.
Oh, how the turns of table.
Today a man has gotten the better of Angel Starr. Order, order, witness! What have you done? You used to be a detective, you should know better. I'm not turning back. The guilty will be punished, and I'll do what I must to make sure justice prevails. The guilty? Is she talking about Miss Sky? Miss Wright, doesn't this strike you as odd? Why did Miss Star lie? It doesn't make sense. Huh? She could have just said she saw the crime from the security guard station. It wouldn't change anything. Exactly. This photograph tells all. It was the defendant who stabbed the victim. Truth still stands. She wouldn't be there to take the photo. It still stands? I disagree, Mr. Edgeworth. What? If a witness is found to be lying, they're guilty of perjury. She knows this. She wouldn't risk that without a good reason. Tell us what her reason was, Mr. Wright. Huh? Me? Who else? She couldn't witness the murder, right? Miss Star witnessed the crime from the security guard station. No, she couldn't have taken the photo. But she lied and said she saw it from B block. It must make a vital difference, but what would that change?
Angle to field of view. Angle of view.
Yeah, angle of view.
Because the chain link. Chain link.
Yep. Why the angle at which she saw the crime occur would change. The angle? What do you mean? Well, the security guard station is on the second floor, and, she would have had more of a oh no, it's gonna be wrong, isn't it? An important why?
That's silly.
I know it is. It's literally, this is literally what it is. It's the photo.
Look at this photograph.
Distance to the crime?
Distance to the... I guess. Distance or difference in lighting?
Change distance from the scene of the crime?
If it's difference in lighting, I'm gonna be upset.
I know. Yeah. She saw is not in question. What matters is the time it would take for her to reach the scene of the crime. Miss Star, you witnessed the crime from the security guard station. Now, how long did it take you to go from there to the scene of the crime where you arrested Miss Sky? Well, witness, you ordered the squid wheels, right? The quality of my lunches have gone from low to inedible. I was bringing a PB&J lunch with fresh boysenberry jam to my boyfriend. Boysenberry for the boyfriend! He wasn't at the station, so I waited. I witnessed the crime from the glass-walled station.
But how could she have taken that photo?
No. Before I knew what I was doing, I found myself running toward the scene. But the door was locked. I couldn't open it.
Convenient. So she's
oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
So then I ran all the way over here to take the photo.
That's why I had to go through the visitors parking in B-Lock. That's quite a detour. I had to scroll the goddamn photo. It probably took me at least 5 minutes to get to the scene of the crime. 5 minutes?! So she could have taken the photo, but it was way later. This changes things considerably. But it was the woman over there in the defendant's chair who stabbed him. I know it. I have photographic evidence. Except it's from way later. I swear it on my finest plastic spork. Spork is a wonderful invention. Sporks are awful, and I hate them. Would you like another caviar lunch? That's not okay anymore. This has been a full trial. Mr. Wright, you have to do something. I don't know. Because I would just show the map again, and I feel like that's not going to be right? No, the photo again.
I don't know.
No, the photo.
I don't know.
5 minutes between the witness and the murder and arrest. Think about it. You could make a pasta in that amount of time. If you like it al dente. I got lunch boxes that tie pasta into knots, Rickies. A 5-minute blank, isn't that strange? Strange? If you were a criminal, what would you do with your 5 minutes, Your Honor? I guess I'd flee the scene. Get the wrong idea. But you have the instincts of a killer, you would run! But this time was different. This guy dawdled at the scene of the crime. She even had her picture taken. No true criminal would act this way. It's inconceivable. Yeah! Okay. I didn't have to do anything. I thought I was going to have to use evidence. Well, then it seems we've come to the end of this testimony. The witness has a grudge against the defendant and a blank in her testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, is the next witness ready to go? Unfortunately, I appear to have overestimated this witness on account of her professional history. We did it. We screwed that can shut, Mr. Wright. That was too close.
I'm afraid that the cough-up queen has been dethroned. And with that, court is adjourned.
Hold it!
What?
Oh my god.
You ordered the squid wheels?
Someone's tried to foist off on me.
I prefer to not take the defense team's
Ouch.
leftovers.
I might be able to save you. I have decisive. Oh my god! Another one of our trick lunchboxes. I have no further questions to ask you. Is this your jumbo lunchbox? Woohoo! Triple decker! Out of deference to the witness's determination, I'll allow one more testimony. Let's hear about this decisive evidence. Ah! Like the Lunchland motto says, you won't be disappointed. What's she going to pull out of her lunch box this time? I should have mentioned that those 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And now, to the matter of the victim's shoe. I did not bring this up. What the bitch? 2 types of shoe blood were found. The victims matched Miss Lana Sky. There was blood found on that shoe?
You.
Why does she have the shoe? Try Lunchland for all your lunch and decisive evidence needs. Witness, what's the meaning of this? Why is that the first time I've heard of this evidence? Simple, as I've already said, I don't trust you with evidence, Mr. Edgeworth. That's why I took the liberty of investigating this myself. Oh my god, and you had blood tests performed? Didn't I mention I have 3 boyfriends in forensics? In any case, I can't accept this evidence. What? You must know the tool of rules of evidence law. No evidence shall be shown without the approval of the police department. In other words, the shoe is illegal evidence, at least for the time being. Oh, so no, we have another day. Is that right, Mr. Wright? It seems so. Edgeworth sure is celebrating. Not so fast, Mr. Edgeworth. Don't forget, I used to be a detective, as I mentioned previously. This shoe has already been tested by a member of the forensics department. As you can see, it was approved by the police department as of today. Even the general public can produce official evidence, Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, so angry. Is that right, Mr. Wright? It seems so. Edgeworth is looking pretty sullen. You could at least study some evidence law, really. Yeah, goddamn, what are you doing with all your free time? Evidence satisfies the second rule. Another count against you. Anything to ensure that the guilty are properly judged. Cross-examine. God. I should have mentioned 5 minutes I wasn't looking at the screen. Why did you lie about those 5 minutes? I guess you could say I just wanted people to look at the results. The results? How many times do I have to say this? I saw the chief prosecutor stab the victim before my very own eyes. 5-minute blank means nothing. And why didn't you just tell the truth? To make me laugh, we're dealing with the most entrusted. Oh my god. When you fight monsters, you can choose every trick in the book, like perjury! False testimony is the most despicable crime of all, Miss Starr. And you found this shoe at the scene of the crime? Obtain the chief prosecutor, notified the police department. I wanted to make myself useful while I was waiting for the police to arrive. It's like an ill-trained pooch, you snuck off with a shoe. I was afraid someone would erase the chief prosecutor's crime. The shoe is my secret weapon if that should happen. See this fashionable basket I have here? It carries more than lunchboxes, just gentlemen. It carries a lot of lunchboxes.
In any case, you...
Oh, sorry.
Oh, no, it's fine.
You removed valuable evidence.
I had a sneezing fit.
Oh, okay. 2 types of blood in front of the shoe. One, of course, the victims. So you brought it to the forensics department? If you're going to submit everything as evidence in court, you need it approved. To do that, evidence must be analyzed by a forensics expert. And she got away with it because she's a detective. The shoe does appear to have bloodstains on it. Well, the man was stabbed, after all. And that blood belonged to the victim, Detective Goodman. 2 types of blood found on the shoe. Lawn of Sky. You can't say for sure that the blood belonged to the defendant with a blood test. Speak up. 4 times A, B, O, and A, B. However, you can't tell from a blood test whether a murder was committed in cold blood. Oh my god. It's just a figure of speech.
Just a figure of speech, Mr. Wright.
Phoenix! Millions of types within all blood tests out there. Which means we can more or less narrow down any sample of blood down to just one person. There are, I mean, there's DNA in white blood cells. Right?
There's markers in there. It's like you can figure out who it came from.
It's pretty specific. If I had a little more time, I would have got a DNA test. I just took a DNA test. Turns out I'm 100% that bitch.
That bitch.
Very little doubt it could be anyone mostly on the skies. Like Detective Goodman. Well, it's decisive evidence. Oh, you ordered the peppered fish guts, right? Oh my god, it looked better than it is. Some like it hot, Mr. Wright. Some like your client. She's in enough hot water to make a whole vat of soup. Do you or don't you have a problem with the shoe? A problem? This is critical. Is there a problem with the shoe? There has to be a problem. There's a problem. I'm not imagining things. I say there's one critical problem with this evidence. A clear contradiction. I'd give you a peppered fish gut now, but you couldn't take the heat, couldn't you? Let's hear what Mr. Wright has to say. What is the contradiction about the victim's shoes? Show us the problem with the evidence. Oh. Take that! Dude, I don't fucking know. I wonder if you noticed there's blood on the bottom of this shoe. Don't mess with me, rookie, or it'll be your blood on the bottom of my shoes. Is that a threat? Alright, do you want to be judge? Tino, are you alive?
Indeed, there is quite a bit of blood at the bottom of this shoe. It makes sense. The victim was stabbed with a knife. What could possibly be contradictory about blood on his shoe?
On the bottom of his shoe. His shoe?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. I didn't choose it. That'd be so... I don't fucking know. Do you know?
No, no idea.
I have no clue. I know. Did you play this game? I cheated. The problem lies in the footprint. The footprint? It's time to play Tinykin? At the bottom of the victim's shoes covered in blood, then isn't it strange there weren't any bloody footprints found by the scene of the crime? Aha! As you can see, there was no traces of any such footprints at the scene of the crime. That contradicts your claim about the shoe. This picture only shows part of the floor that could have been bloody footprints. Then where are they, Mr. Edgeworth? Because we checked the scene and found nothing of the sort. Order, order, order! Well, witness? What, huh? Right going, Mr. Wright, but... Is it true that the lack of a footprint is a contradiction? But then we have to ask, why wasn't there a footprint? Oh, that's true. There has to be a reason why there wasn't a footprint. Think, Mr. Wright, think. Hey, I don't know why it's not there. I'm just good at finding contradictions. What? Alright, he's got something.
I see. Now I get it.
Get what?
Our witness is more devious than I gave her credit for. We were hoodwinked to the very end. But she slipped. There is one hint to the truth in her testimony. What are you talking about? Think back to when she told us about apprehending the suspect.
The chief prosecutor tried to resist, but her efforts were in vain. She knocked my hand aside, kicked over an oil drum. Oh, she's beautiful but deadly a predator, this one, a leopard woman, rawr. It's Edgeworth.
I thought that was a strange thing for the normally cool-headed chief to do.
No kidding.
Now, witness, allow me to ask you a very simple question. This oil drum, was it empty?
Oh, that, I'm not sure I like your attitude, Mr. Edgeworth. No, apparently you're not the slowest conveyor belt in the lunchbox factory.
Witness, was the oil drum empty?
The oil drum kicked over by the chief prosecutor was brimming with water. Water? What does that mean? I mean, I just him. What does that mean? Still don't get it, Mr.
Still
Wright.
don't get it, Mr. Wright. Do you want to know the reason she knocked it over? The real reason? You don't mean! Yes, the suspect knocked over the oil reason for one reason and one reason alone. To erase the bloodstains that would become evidence against her.
Wow! That ties things up quite nicely.
Nicely. The bloodstains left on the victim's shoes tie her quite clearly to this murder.
Still the judge.
Then, after the deed was done, she knocked over the oil drum to erase the telltale signs.
Why, that's a prosecutor's specialty, erasing evidence. That reminds me, Mrs. Sky's right hand was hurt. Didn't she say she cut herself when she stabbed him? So that's when my sister's blood got on the shoe? I see no reason to prolong this trial. Mr. Wright, do something, please. What? What can I do? Your sister has confessed to the crime and she tried to conceal it. But... Enough. Oh. Gina?
There is no need for further debate. The verdict, Your Honor. Very well.
But Angel Star's on the prosecution side. She could have been lying about the water.
The court finds that the defendant, Miss Lana Sky...
There's gonna be a hold it.
Oh my god.
There's always a hold it.
Jesus Christ.
Little girl, what did you just say? Huh? Me? Did you just say that I, Angel Star, was on the prosecution side? Oh my god, it's her. Well, yeah, you are. You're saying my sister hid evidence by erasing bloody footprints. Well... I thought you'd had your fill, but here you are demanding a second helping. Another lunchbox, a lunchbox called evidence. Oh my god! Your turn.
Wait, witness, don't tell me you have something else.
The time for deliberations is past. Oh, sorry.
Any further comments and you will be held in contempt of the court.
Your threats don't scare the cough-up queen. Look at this!
Oh my god, another photograph.
Photograph? Oh my god.
Look at this photograph!
Look at this photograph!
Oh my god.
I had it just in case anyone had the gall to suggest that the white shoe didn't belong to the victim. I see no room for error in this evidence.
She no room for error.
That's right. Wait, look at the asphalt in this photo. Hey, it's clearly wet.
Erasing the last trace of doubt from the court's mind. Immediately after the murder, the crime scene was washed with water.
I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. I guess I couldn't help after all. It's not your fault. I knew I couldn't win this case from the beginning, and it seems this is what your sister wanted anyway. Why? I'm sorry, Mia. Right. Wet or not, don't be so quick to throw in the towel. Mia's still here! Get yourself up off the asphalt. Take another good look. Don't give up, not till the bitter end. This is the last piece of evidence. Very well, this time I'd like to declare a verdict for good. Hold it! Objection.
No!
It's me. Your Honor, wait! What is it?
What is it with you people? Can't I hand down my verdicts in peace anymore? Whatever it is, can it wait?
No, I can't.
No.
Then it'll be too late. I kind of can't wait. Look at his photograph! Last one submitted. This trial isn't over until we give each piece of evidence proper consideration.
So, Wright? Are you saying there's a problem with this latest piece of evidence?
Yeah! I'll think later. Yeah, there's a problem, right or wrong, I've got to go ahead with this. I suppose since we've come this far, we should give every claim a fair shake. Very well, Mr. Wright. Okay.
Very well, Mr. Wright.
The problem in this photograph. The muffler.
The scarf? Look at the scarf there. Does that do anything? Take that!
The problem in this photograph is here.
What's this? There's something poking out of the car's muffler.
Judge.
Wait just a minute, Mr. Edgeworth. Your Honor? You just said muffler.
Dun dun dun! Thing we figured out right away.
However, I see.
Oh my god. He just doesn't know what a muffler is.
What? I see nothing of those sorts in here. A muffler is a... A muffler is also a part on a car or motorcycle, Your Honor. Just think of it as part of the exhaust system. A pipe. I see, and I see. What's the suspicious-looking cloth sticking out of the car's muffler?
So what if there is something sticking out of the muffler? What does that have to do with this case? Nothing, absolutely nothing. Sorry, Miss Starr, but it's not going to be that easy. In fact, you've already told us why this is important to the case. You said as much in your testimony. What? Let's hear what Mr. Wright has in his mind. Tell us why you think this piece of cloth in the muffler is related to this case. Miss Starr, recall your testimony for the court? Ah, yes, when I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. That's what had confused me in my earlier testimony. Muffler! Ah! Ah! Could it be that the muffler you heard mentioned was actually this exhaust pipe? If so, that means this piece of cloth is vital evidence. Oh! And she died.
Are those, like, new lunches every time? Or does she, like, repack the thing?
I think it's new lunches every time. Well, it seems we'll have to suspend the proceedings. Suspend? I find myself wondering about that piece of cloth. If we leave any questions unanswered here, we do a disservice to the law! Have the car at the crime scene inspected once more and bring me that cloth. The verdict will wait until after we've seen all the evidence. Agreed? I suppose so.
I suppose so.
That was close, but We made it, at least for now. The squad will adjourn for 30-minute recess. It's lunchtime after all. He's still hungry. Dude, I'm hungry after those lunch boxes. I mean, some were jank, but some of them look pretty good.
Right? I feel like if you did the squid one correctly, it would be pretty good.
Dude, I like squid.
Right? Like... fried squid.
Let's make some calamari.
Yes.
Alright. We're gonna... exit. Oh my gosh! Nikki GTV, no! No! I mean, yes, thank you, but also no! We're about to finish now!
Right at the end.
Nikki GTV, Chexy Marie, thank you so much. But I have to go! Me too. If this were a normal day, 1000%, I would like keep playing for a little bit longer. But I literally have already overplayed for like an hour. And I cannot. I have to immediately sleep, which is so unfortunate. If you're interested in Phoenix Wright, I will play it again in exactly a week. Starting about, I would say 2 hours before this time. So if you're into Phoenix Wright, you come back then, check out the channel. Check out the Discord if you like as well. I'm so sorry. I overplayed by an hour and a half. But yeah, I would if I could, but I really can't overplay any longer. Gotta go too? Alright, thank you so much for stopping by. I do really appreciate the raid. I feel bad because I can't like stay longer for it. Yes, thank you, Pool, for the shout out. They were last playing Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Oh my goodness. We're on the last case here, so spoilers. But anyway, well, which is funny then, because that means you're also playing this right now. Normally, so it'd be hard for people to watch both, technically. But on a normal day, actually, I would be able to probably play for like another hour. Like definitely next week I could, but right now I just can't. It's my struggle week. So anyway, we have, yeah, I posted up the Dips Discord. Shout out for Nikki GTV for some more Phoenix Wright. And then I'll be back tomorrow with TFT. I think we're still doing PvE. I don't think the game's fully released yet. And then Thursday will be Genshin. I don't know if I'll have enough Primo Gems to do a pull, like a 10 pull yet. But we'll see. I'll try to farm some. And then Friday will be more TFT. And then Sunday, we will have Dungeons and Dragons again this week. So please join for that. My schedule is mostly updated. The Monday stream is a little up in the air. So again, follow the Discord if you want updates on that specifically. The Discord, I will always announce what I'm playing. But yeah, thank you so much to everyone that came and hung out. If it's morning for you, good morning. Hope you're doing well and have a good day / night. Your emotes are adorable. Thank you. Thank you so much. If it's morning for you, good morning. If it's night, good night. Have a great day. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.